Welcome everyone to Constructed Chaos, where we run our D&D live stream every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Today, I have a few new shiny baubles to show you guys, and we have a couple extra dogs. So if you hear some of that, say hi to Zoe and Luna.
Hello.
Yeah, Zoe and Luna. Providers. Now that we've got some of the goofies out of the way, I do need to thank our good friends at Tabletop Beard for sponsoring yet another stream. I see you there in the chat, friends. I see you, Tabletop Shane and Tabletop Beard. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Rogue Oil and Beard Butter. You can use this to smell about as fancy as you ever have. If you want to get dressed up and, go assassinate a mobster or somebody who's done you wrong, part of your tragic backstory, this is the stuff that you need. This will get you in the mood. 10 out of 10 will push you over the edge. Absolutely. So if you're interested in smelling like a rogue, either at your tabletop games or just in real life, you can go to Tabletop Beard's website in the description below and get 20% off at checkout using code CHAOS20. That said, thank you again so much to our friends over at Tabletop Beard. We love you guys. And thank you, Grim Reaper, for the 5 gifted memberships. Woo, I'm not sure if you guys saw, I did add a little timer with Streamlabs with instructions on how to enable accepting gifted memberships. That is something you have to turn on. So don't forget, if you want to join the Chaos Crew for free, because we have such a wonderful group of friends that give us gifted memberships. Thank you, Grim Reaper, and welcome so many of you, HD Slides, Justin Channels, Jared, Player Lord, and Curtis Ellis to the Chaos Crew. I do also see my friend Angel in the chat. If you guys aren't familiar already, and I'm sure most of you are, our sister stream or brother stream, Darkeport, is every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, and they run a fantastic, well-produced stream that is a little bit more intense, very gut-wrenching, very gritty, very real. I really enjoy it, and I'm usually in the chat there, so if you ever want to hang out with me, that's a good place to catch me. That said, I think that's everything. I'll leave the surprises as surprises, and now it's time to
roll that beautiful beam footage.
You almost missed it.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
The foul concoction of odorous oil, toppled tinctures, and shattered supplies within Zumi's tree-born home singes your senses as you clean the mess left by the corrupted creatures you dispatched. Like the dying heart of Zashatan itself, the rot seems to persist beyond every pass you make, though the task is eventually done. Resting your weary and well-traveled bones, your thoughts consider the complex struggles of this land and the people in it. As you drift off to sleep in the midday, you glimpse one other circumstance, mirrored in poetic rhythm. An old furbolg watches over a young elven girl as she seeks her own peaceful dream. You close your eyes and wonder that if this pattern yet persists, perhaps that dream does as well, and perhaps it too is worth saving. Welcome back, friends. Welcome back, chatters.
It's us. We're not just voices.
Now that all of you have seen the intro and our 5 players have definitely seen the intro, don't shake your head.
You send them like for everyone at home. He sends them every Thursday after we've already streamed.
We'll get the new one tomorrow.
So we often forget what we saw. He's just too on top of it.
I didn't even
watch it.
We now rejoin the 5 of you with all these all this weight lifted off your shoulders. Truths revealed.
All this knowledge that we got last session that we just have to remember.
Yeah.
I remember everything. My character's good at that.
We rejoined the 5 of you and the young elven girl that you met at the end of last session on the other side of a long rest. You wake in the streaking afternoon sun. You went to bed around, a little earlier than midday.
Oh, yeah.
So it is still daylight outside, but you feel well rested and ready to pursue whatever the day brings you. What is it that you're doing?
What did the little girl eat for dinner?
Bread.
Traditional Zoomy dinner.
Yeah, so I mean,
Oh,
it
what
would,
is that?
it would have probably
It's
been.
like broccoli and onions and garlic with some rice.
Oh,
Your breath must be horrid.
Yeah, it is.
You know what? Actually, make a perception check for me.
Is that where all those gassy smells
Make a
come
smell
from?
check. Yeah.
Uh,
Trying to push the bad smell away.
yeah. That's not 11.
Occasionally, you do like the girl's getting a little bit more comfortable around all of you, and she kind of yawns at one point. She's not speaking still, but when she yawns, you get some of that that breath
Garlic.
rolling. Yeah,
Yeah. Onions.
it's faint enough that you're able to
Living
stomach
off the
it,
land.
but yeah, definitely a side effect of what she had for dinner.
Whew.
It was for dinner.
dinner was very delicious last night. I'm
Thank
just
you.
saying.
Thank you. Lots of beans too.
Oh,
Good bean footage.
Beans.
Beans, baby.
Magical fruit.
so is our plan to just fly the ship to Regit?
How far?
Or well, yeah, we can't be too far now. How far is
No,
your house from?
we can walk there. Yeah, we can keep walking and then we'll be there. So we took like a detour. So we came a certain way and then from like I had to come back here obviously because you had to see my friend. Well, I had to see my friend. You didn't have to see my friend.
Flora, do you have map of the area?
I have map.
I have map.
I have map.
It is a skill
I have
called map.
purse. I have map.
I will say make a history and a survival check for me.
Me?
Yep.
I think it might be stealthier to go in on
A
foot.
history and a survival check?
It will be.
Mhm.
It's just a matter-
100%.
Instead of
just-
flying a giant ship.
It's just a
Okay.
matter of if we'll need to make a quick
What was
escape.
the second one?
Survival.
19.
That's my hesitation.
Why should we need to make
Where do y'all normally park your ship? It doesn't
About
feel
an hour
like
out
you
of town.
Parked it well
We usually-
recently.
What I like
Well,
is
we
to
have
drop
parked it
in.
many places.
We usually park about an hour out of town, except in rare circumstances.
are we about an hour out of town now?
Is the ship about an hour out of town is the real question.
It's like telephone. We have about an hour of time.
I think your character might not think necessarily in hours, but you know that if you left now, you would get there before dark.
Before, yeah, okay.
The ship
be close,
or the town?
The town.
Town.
Okay.
If you went back to the ship, you would know it took you about an hour to get to her.
Okay.
Her
In the
residence.
direction she's pointing, it's kind of like similar to back in the same direction to the town.
Not necessarily. So if you came south, going straight north, the direction to Rette would actually be
Absolutely.
west.
So like Rette is here, my house is here, and we came from here.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So we
I'm
went more like
transposing it.
this.
That's what I'm
this.
looking
Yes, okay,
Flip it.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Shit, that wasn't mirrored either. I just was
Yeah.
like,
No. Yeah. You just
Oh my God.
I wasn't gonna call you out, but you did. Just
I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant.
Same. I just worry that if we need a quick escape of some kind, that the ship would be far. But if everyone else is fine with it, then I'm fine to leave it where it is.
What?
I don't think we necessarily want a quick escape. We're here to liberate. Right? Flora?
That was kind of Drazad's
Yes.
next question. Was why
I'm
are we
ready to
going
get to my uncle.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
But
where
he-
we're going, right?
Yeah.
Reggie?
No.
Oh.
He's in Torvosa.
Torvosa.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Then why are we going another place?
I don't know, because that's where she's from. I figured we could.
I thought we're in
maybe-
Regit, are we not?
We're near Regit, but or is it Rette?
Rette.
Rette. I know that we
It's
could
French.
probably
Oh.
talk to the people of Rette because they were there when the dragon fell, and didn't they like pitchforks and so we want to try to find out more information about the dragon.
Yeah.
I'm cool to just go murder my uncle.
How far are we away from that town?
Well, the dragon could help us murder your uncle if he's
From-
alive.
Not if
From
he's
where?
dead.
Well, he's alive.
From
the
Uncle.
seat of power, if you will.
We are probably like a day of like a hike to there, maybe longer.
We're like
Oh, to
hour in the
Torvosa?
ship.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
if I'm imagining.
Oh,
where
if
we
you're
are for
traveling on,
Reject, and
if you're
then
traveling on foot from where you are currently, it would take you about 3 days.
3 days.
Maybe
And the
even a
ship-
little
ship-
longer,
ship
depending
would
on
take
how
like a
well
day?
you travel.
Mhm.
With the ship, it would be a couple days. You'd shave off a little bit of time.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not a fast-moving ship.
So-
Then we might as well
Yeah,
go to
yeah,
Reject.
Go to Reject, decide, go
How does
back
your
to
ship
the ship.
travel?
Well, and we
What do
could
y'all
also.
do?
Oh,
It
it
flies.
flies.
Flies. Okay.
Like a
It
bird.
doesn't always crash. We promise.
Fly
There's
like
a-
an eagle.
Below the hall, there's a big wheel, and whoever's
It
with
has little
us
rats
gets
that run
in
in
it,
it.
Rats that run on.
and they run real fast.
That's what the turtles are for.
The turtles pull the rats.
That's why it's slow.
It's an odd choice, yeah.
odd choice.
We have not
Worry
officially
about
indicted her
y'all
to
being
our group
serious.
yet. We should not already gaslight her.
No, of
I
course.
can't
How
tell.
you get? That's how
I
you
don't
get
know.
brought
Yeah.
into this group. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
What's happening?
So we're going.
I myself
we're going to
am
reject
newly familiar with
to.
this concept.
Yeah, we're going to reject to see
It
if
does actually fly.
we can
I
figure
believe
out
that.
what happened to
Just
the
don't know.
dragon.
Yeah, basically. And also probably to get any kind of information we could about her uncle.
Okay, let's go.
Because the
Get a
dragon...
general
Okay,
vibe.
let's
So
go.
we're walking to
Yeah.
Reject first, and then going back down for the ship, and then going up to Torvosa.
More than likely.
No, we could probably fly the ship to Reject, put it down,
This is why I asked the questions.
and
It doesn't
then.
seem like you guys know what you want to do. It seems like everybody knows something else.
No, because I thought Reject was where we're gonna
Fight the uncle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
it's not.
So we're
Hopefully
gonna
not.
fly to Reject.
Just so that we don't have to walk like a half a day. Yeah.
We got there, guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we just
Go
go
to the
walking
ship.
down.
Back to the ship.
Back to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
We got
And
it.
I was
we did
making
it.
note of where we walked last session.
And I was too.
Yeah, you
And I
know
was
the area,
eating.
but
Yeah.
I was.
That
I
was
remember.
also
y'all,
is
y'all
like-
y'all had a good,
I was not.
yeah. Well, one of your sticks got moved, so you might not be
Well,
able to
that's
get
what I'm
there.
saying.
I did.
I saw the stick
I
get
also am
moved.
mentally aware of where we were walking, but
Justin,
I also
thank
really
you
suck
so
at this.
much. 10
Hey,
gifties.
Justin.
Thank you.
You are getting dangerously close to the chaos points total. I don't know
Yes,
if you know
do it,
that.
Justin.
But
Do it.
very
If you-
scary. Very scary. I'm
Do it.
trembling.
Didn't
I don't
you
know
do
if you
it
can
once
see it,
already?
but
He
I'm
has
shaking.
done it once already.
Yeah.
oh no.
I'm also still unsettled that Brett Venable still has enough points.
I know.
Yes.
We haven't heard
Just
from Brett in a
anytime.
minute.
Justin, remember
He's
what
gonna
we talked
come in
about?
chat one day, just be like
on
"Redeem
Discord."
chaos,
and
and then
dip
go away.
out. Yeah. Never to be seen again.
Remember what we talked about on Discord, Justin?
Oh gosh.
I'm
We've
going to
been
leave
having
that.
behind the
I'm
scenes
gonna leave that where it is. 'Cause I don't know what it is.
Oh no.
So
That's terrifying.
the 6 of you get your things together, and whether you instill this in the little girl or not, she definitely feels like she wants to tag along this time as opposed to being back at the
Okay.
house.
okay.
So she's
That makes
holding on to the back of your clothing as you walk through the forest. She seems sure-footed, but she does not want to let you out of her sight.
Okay.
Drizad, did you ever get her name?
Oh, certainly.
Because she
No.
talks in
No.
the same language.
She did. She no. She doesn't talk. She
She
just
didn't.
understands.
Yeah.
She never responded.
Yes, she doesn't. She
Yeah,
doesn't
I'll
seem
just be
super
like also like talking to
peppy.
her about like the area and
Yeah.
like what like I normally do, like not really expecting a response. Almost like talking to like my toddler right now. It's like it's just
And-
like I don't know what you're gonna say back.
In what
She
language?
has a lot to say.
In
Understood her.
Elvish,
Okay.
because that's like the only other thing that I imagine I would try.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would also, in between their conversation, ask her if she like. Have you ever, in Draconic, have you flown before?
She kind of stares at you. Make a persuasion check. It's going to be hard for you to like break through on just about anything here.
You do have that portent.
Yeah. And guess what I rolled?
A 7.
A 7. Gosh.
Jackpot.
For those who don't know, my portents are 2 7s, and I rolled another 7 weighted dice.
Jackpot.
For an 8 total.
You know you're gonna spend all that
She-
time to weight your dice. That's not the number you want, right?
No.
She definitely like looks to you as you're speaking to her, and there's recognition. You at least see that, but as she's walking, she kind of like puts Zumi between you and her. Like she's not ready for a conversation.
I'll-
it seems.
I'll just say, well, we're going to fly, and I just wasn't sure if you're used to it. There's plenty of handles if you need to hold on to something.
I'll also in the grand tradition of my hat, I'm going to try to speak to her in Goblin and also in Druidic.
Dang.
Just to see if she responds.
Okay. Tell us your
She throws out- she
You
throws out
gonna
rock, paper, scissors.
Rochambeau her?
And while we're all doing that, I want to.
Oh,
ritual,
that
I
is
also want to ritual cast
goblin
comprehend
canon.
languages,
In this.
just so
Okay.
I can understand all the conversations that are going on.
You're able to ritual cast comprehend languages.
I want to ask her what her name is.
Make an insight check if you said you're asking in Goblin,
Goblin
and Druidic.
and Druidic. Yeah.
Down to
Nat
Goblin Town.
1.
Yeah.
You just got a new
are
best friend.
I
absolutely-
went Goblin mode.
You are absolutely positive that she does not understand you.
in
Slay.
either language.
Either of those languages.
Period.
No doubt at all.
She just has a confused look across her face.
That's cool. I'll relay that to.
Hey guys, she doesn't speak.
Hey,
Goblin.
she does not speak Goblin or Druidic.
All right, good to know. Okay.
Slay.
But the six of you make good progress, and you return to the ship before the sun fully sets in the sky. It's odd being back in this place where you arrived just as the sun was cresting over the horizon, and now you're back as it's setting. The light looks similar, but the way the sun strikes the different features of the landscape, it looks like a completely different place. If you hadn't rolled so well in survival previously, and if you weren't so familiar with the area, you might have gotten lost. But you are here.
Okay, we're back here. Now, tell me this. Is this a crash or a land, or is this a crash landing? It could be
Yes.
both of them. Okay, so it's a crash landing. So you didn't mean to, but you did.
Yeah. Nothing gets past you, Zumi.
No,
No.
it doesn't.
I told you she's very astute.
So astute.
Running around. Good at astutes.
Good.
Stoots a boots.
Good at stootin'.
I'm good with stoots boots.
New boots stootin'.
New boots? No, these aren't new boots. These are old.
Old boots.
These are very
Stoot.
old boots.
Old boots
But
stootin'.
Who is
that's
astute?
okay. Who is Stoot?
It's Zumi.
Oh, okay.
Astute.
Okay.
Because it's
And now we're gonna fly
I thought
to
odd
Reiji.
was
Okay.
a mouthful.
Reiji.
You stole the words out of my mouth.
What'd you say?
I said, and I thought odd was a mouthful.
I thought I was going to say I thought the odd was odd.
So I assume you're piloting as you climb aboard
Yeah.
the ship. As you and the little one get aboard the ship,
I'm gonna see if she's okay with standing at the front.
okay,
So
she
if
follows.
she's not okay.
She follows you. So
There's handles everywhere. We made sure of it.
there are metal handles attached to the banisters.
are there any ropes? Like,
Smart.
can I like
If you have a rope.
us on?
If you have a rope, there are ropes. If you do not have a rope, there are no ropes.
I have rope you can borrow.
There are no seatbelts.
there's no seatbelts on here.
No,
How do
no.
we just
No, our-
stay
our-
seated?
No, Drazad has not added that yet to the ship. It's on my to-do list as well as the anchor now, apparently.
I almost said
What
our
about when you go
druid, but
fast?
I'm the
How
druid.
fast do you go?
Oh,
do you know
it
that
is
you
not
go
the
fast
no,
or super
it,
fast?
no.
So
no.
regular
We actually
No.
haven't
It
tried
is-
the new fast feature.
It is. We are not going
Drazad.
It's actually not a super significantly fast ship. It is more convenient that it overgoes all land masses, basically.
What's the wind like? The wind chill, the wind push, the wind. What's it like?
I would.
You'll find out, and I start it up.
Right.
Make a survival check. You can add your ship stuff.
There's
if
not. I've
you
been
are
meaning to
Pirate
talk
Valor.
I am
you.
Pirate Valoth.
You're really behind on the list of things on the boat.
I have had
Ship check again?
things to do.
Survival.
We've been busy.
Yeah. We haven't exactly stayed in one
You can
spot
portent it to
long.
a 7.
Dude, I'm rolling so bad.
No.
You can also lucky it if you want.
I am, and I'm gonna use this dice, and it's gonna be a 1. Ha ha ha! That's a.
A 1.
It's a 22?
Okay.
No, 24.
Okay. With your 24, you steady the ship, very careful to steer it through the hole that you guys punctured through the tree canopy on your way down, so as not to disturb any more of the wildlife around you or cause any more damage to the ship. But as you break over the tree line, it almost looks like a giant green sea. All you can see are tree canopies, most of them at the same level. Occasionally one sticks out above the rest. But it's a majestic sight, one that you weren't really able to take in at first when you arrived. And as you begin to push the ship in the direction of Rette, all of you hold fast and take this moment to relax, including the little elven girl who you see standing, kind of step out from behind you, still a hand on your clothing, but also grabbing onto the banister. You see her kind of close her eyes, take a deep breath as the wind blows her short hair and sort of just rustles it.
Okay.
Insight check.
Okay.
Two quick things. I did remember the turtles' names. They're Pop and Turt.
Yes.
That's what it was.
That is what it was.
Turt's the sneaky one, right?
yeah.
Pop makes the Pop Tarts.
The good berries.
The good berries.
That makes sense.
Second thing, as we're all like flying, you'll notice that Flora has kind of separated herself off to the side, and she's just kind of like somberly looking at her homeland because it has been years since she's been back here.
I would also try to keep pretty close to the tree line, not to get
Staying
like too high.
fairly
Yeah,
low.
not to get too high into the sky.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20, and I'm insight checking the little girl. Not like, is she comfortable enough with the wind going through her like she's flown before?
She's enjoying it a lot. You gather that this is one of two things. It's either that this is a brand new experience for her, and she's very excited to try this new experience, or she has flown before and she hasn't flown in a long time. It's one of those two.
Did I not prep detect magic? No, I didn't.
I forgot to prep dragon breath. I was gonna give her.
Well, y'all could like technically prep things on the ship, right? Because it's going to be a day's travel.
We're at half day to the.
No, we're like an hour walk.
Yeah.
This place.
Can I ritual cast identify on her?
It's a girl.
Does it work on creatures as well?
Yeah,
I thought it was just items.
No, it works on creatures. It just tells you if there's any spells affecting them.
Okay.
It says choose one object that you must touch throughout casting the spell.
This is not a creature,
If you instead
but
touch a creature throughout the casting,
Oh.
you learn what spells, if any, are currently
It's weird. I
affecting it.
feel like that hasn't
that is
been done in
weird.
any of my
Yeah.
campaigns, but yeah,
Yeah.
you
Because
can
it's at the very
that's
end.
Cool.
I think we tried to do that on Nurgle.
make a.
Jesus, good.
You have to touch them the whole time. Though.
How
Yeah.
are you? It sounds so terrible.
How you touching the
how are
little
you
girl?
touching the little girl?
How are you touching the little girl?
I didn't want to say it. I don't know how else to say that.
I will turn this ship around.
How are you attempting to cast Identify on this little girl?
Yeah, there you
That
go.
is-
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to know.
Thank you. I needed
Because
that.
she might be averse to like she's obviously
She don't
shown
wanna be
that she's
touched by the
averse
big
to like
lizard man.
any extra sensory stuff. She's very
Are you gonna
shy.
touch her like
So
Pharaoh in Twilight, where he goes.
Stop.
No, where you? Hey. Half mortal. I'm gonna ask her if I can tell her a story of a dragon.
okay.
And I'm going to tell
like I
her
watch it every
of the
weekend.
story of Pyraxis creating Faram Marak.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. I'm so uncomfortable.
Oh.
Yeah.
9.
Okay. You reach out and as you tell her this, she seems receptive to you until you actually physically touch her hand. She pulls back and just sort of stares at you, almost not like a child, but like a cornered animal. Like she's ready to fight.
Oh, Drozad is sorry. He did not mean.
Is that another nat 20 from Grim?
Is it?
Grim is the 20 master. My God.
What the
For
hell?
those of you who
is
must know,
happening?
we were taking tally of our dice. We had one dice left. It was a nat 20. We have
Oh my
two now.
God.
Oh God.
This is the fourth nat 20 we've gotten. I think the third one from Grim.
Grim,
Dang.
your
Holy
skill
shit.
with the dice is
Amazing.
Keeping us
He
alive.
figured something
Unparalleled.
out.
Something's wrong with the code.
He,
Yeah.
yeah, he figured something out.
That's a way to die.
He's in the mainframe.
It's like he knows the RNG of the randomizer, and he's
so. As you kind of recompose yourself,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure
Yeah.
if you
leave her alone.
you leave her alone. Maybe you tell her some of the story, but Flora, all this is happening in the background for you as you look over this landscape that was and really is your home.
Does it look like, I know we had mentioned that parts of it are dying. Can you see it from above? Or does it look relatively like full still?
Make a perception check.
21.
With your 21, you peer over the banister, and with ease, you are able to see some areas that the dense jungle canopy is still present, but the leaves droop and sag. There is a rot that is very obvious that has darkened the green on some of these leaves to almost desaturated purple.
Upon seeing that, Flora would probably start like crying, but like a soft, like she's trying not to distract anyone. You know what I mean?
In that case, you alleviate yourself by pulling your gaze upwards away from the tree canopies so that you're not staring directly into this tragedy. And as you fly above the dense jungle tree line, a new desolate scene takes you by complete surprise. The forest ahead is littered with the charred remains of fallen trees, their once majestic forms reduced to blackened husks. Amidst the devastation, scant signs of life persist. Even this high in the air, you can see a few hardy plants struggling to push through the scorched earth. Their little green shoots, a stark contrast against the backdrop of destruction. And occasionally you can hear the calls of surviving wildlife echoing mournfully through the barren expanse. Their cries a haunting reminder of the toll exacted by Thrallin's reckless ambition. Further ahead of this, you do see that the ground appears to be soothed somewhat by the presence of pooled moisture. You see small pillars of smoke rising up where water meets this charred land. And just ahead of that, you can see a settlement upon stone piers, sitting itself atop a swamp-like landscape surrounding it. You imagine that this is probably Rette.
I'll turn and
it's burned all the way around?
I'll turn and confirm with Zumi. Is this, I almost said Fermi, and I was like, that's not right.
No, that's from the 90s.
Yeah, I'll confirm with her that this is actually Rette, and I'll ask if is all this destruction from the riots, what's the word I'm looking for?
From
Like the revolt.
from the revolt,
The
from
revolt.
from the uprising.
Citizens.
Yeah.
Words. I couldn't get that.
It's okay.
Yeah, this is from.
Yeah, the people have been hurting for a long time, for a really long time, and it's hard. It's really hard whenever things are just being overridden over and over and over again, and you really just don't have any control. But then I think that they couldn't take it anymore, and so they rose up. But she's an example of, I think, what happened. I'm not entirely sure, but a lot of people got killed, a lot of people were burned, a lot of people were severely damaged after the uprising, and I think there's still an uprising, but I don't think it's been good
Who's
yet.
setting fire to everything?
Did Thrallin's people uprise against?
No. Thrallin's people set fire to everything after the people
uprose against Thrallin. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
This is striking a nerve with things happening in real life.
I have a
don't like mirrored images.
No.
Get out of here.
Okay.
borrowed knowledge says self.
Uh-huh.
Would you allow me to cast it on somebody else if they're willing?
It would involve an Arcana check, but yes.
I'm willing.
Borrowed
I was
knowledge.
gonna pick Drazad.
I know.
Why?
Why do you know? Because I was looking at him.
He's got a crush on Drazad.
While we're
I mean,
while we're
everybody
approaching,
does. Like,
how long does borrowed knowledge last? When they start having their conversation, I would, Drazad, come see.
He's gonna make the anchor.
You give him a little kiss.
Okay.
He said you didn't do
I
it
am,
fast enough.
yeah, I am quite busy.
Here, I'm gonna borrow knowledge so you can craft something.
I am still working on.
He is not on break yet. Like, no.
You see, I have my pin. And okay, Valoth, I'm coming. Did I finish the cup holders? Does anybody remember?
We don't
have
even
it
have any
scratched
cups.
off.
I don't think
Oh.
we actually.
I'll come over to
Speak
you.
for yourself.
Yeah, I'll come.
yeah.
The tankard.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah, but it's got a handle. How's it? Anyway, you seem to be the wisest of us all.
Arguably.
Wow.
And I called him to me. You guys
I
aren't.
know, I know. Oh, now the character.
You know, Drazad would probably agree with you. Yep.
The little girl is flipping you off.
We're going to be going into a place where there may be a lot of people that we can't trust.
Okay. Drazad literally does not trust anybody.
I've
except
never
you three.
tried this before, but I'd like to give you. Are you proficient in insight already?
Yes.
Yes.
I have a plus.
Damn.
I have a plus
Who's
8 to
not?
insight currently.
Me.
Oh,
now you wanna
You only
talk
get
to-
+1.
Yeah.
It makes yours
Oh, you are
same as
too.
mine.
Now you want to talk to
What?
that. Well, no,
Yeah,
I
she
don't.
is too.
You could make me
you
doubly
are?
in
No, that's not how that works, right? It doesn't give
Sure
you
it is.
expertise if you
I don't think so.
you lack proficiency and then you gain.
I'll just add
proficiency.
+2 to it. No, I'm just kidding.
I am insightful.
Do you have proficiency in insight?
Dang, I
Oh.
should have asked that question before I started this whole conversation.
Yeah.
Give it a zoom.
Yeah. Zumi, because Zumi,
That's
Zumi.
fair.
So, Drazad is very insightful. However, Drazad does not know these people. I would maybe consider if you would make someone wiser, giving it to Zumlani.
How very wise of you,
Thank you. I
Zumi.
truly.
Yes?
If you would allow me, I'd like to try something to help you better see people's true intentions for a moment.
What is it that you're trying?
I would like to help you see people's true intentions.
Oh,
for a
okay.
moment.
Okay, that makes sense.
Real quick, I would just like to point out that I have a 20 in wisdom.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a wisdom caster.
I would have thought.
But you're
I
already-
didn't know
20
she
in
was also a
wisdom
wisdom
too?
caster.
You're already proficient
Okay.
though, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm just letting you know.
That's fair.
We're tied for wisdom.
I have a.
Not 20.
No, I have a 12.
Yeah.
Well,
Slay.
Valve is not very smart.
have the headband of intellect?
Of course I do.
Okay.
So I would like to
Never
try to
taken
cast,
this thing.
like, basically right when we land, I'm going to try to cast it.
Yeah, right.
Okay. And where are you setting down exactly?
Oh, but we always sit down about an hour out, and the last spell only lasts for an hour.
Yep.
How far?
So,
Oh.
when we...
Plot thickens.
when we get to
were an
town-
hour out, right?
No, we were an hour out from her house. Her house is, like, a couple hours from the town.
Okay.
So whenever we get into town, I'm going to do that.
Okay. So you set the ship down. You attempt to find a stable footing. And as you place the ship upon what is the blackened soil of this section of the forest, you do hear a bit of a hiss as the soil is mushed down and connected with some of the moisture beneath. But your hull is a lot more durable than it used to be.
Is it
I think it's
getting
actually
fire
fire
resistant?
resistant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it getting on dusk, right? Is what you said? Nighttime?
Yeah. The sun would be pretty much gone. You've got a little bit of daylight left, but just
Yeah.
it's like twilight right now. I didn't want to say that word, but I did.
skin of a killer, Bella.
Dude.
You
I'm gonna cast dark vision on. I have a scroll of dark vision. I'm gonna
Okay.
use it on Zoom.
Wow!
yeah, you can see like
Yeah.
so much better.
There's so much still out here.
Yeah.
Wait. How can you see? Did you just?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can see now.
You said it yourself.
rain
You
is
have
gone.
Lightbringer.
Can't see clearly now.
I'm going to
I would still
reset
like-
the code,
You would be the target
ship.
for
It's no
everybody when
longer
you whip
what
that
it used
thing
to be.
out.
Yeah.
and I'm going to message the group.
She is squishier than you. Okay.
I see how it is, Odd.
I am a peach.
Ooh.
I bruise so easily if you poke me. Just like right away, I get a bruise.
No, you're a furbulg, not a peach.
But peaches are peachy and
These are
bruising
peaches.
easily, and I bruise easily. Have you heard of a peach before?
Yes, Drazat has heard of a peach before.
Okay,
They're
yeah.
not my favorite, but,
That's fine.
you know.
But you've probably seen one be bruised before. I'm a peach.
Yeah. No, they do bruise fairly
Ryan,
easily,
you're
actually.
rolling. Are you annoyed with me? Are you casting annoyance or something?
No, I was rolling to see if I'd ever seen a peach before.
So the six
like
of
the
you,
I made it up. You're lying.
the six of you disembark, and as you make your way towards Rette through the charred wood, the relatively formless landscape begins to fall into place on either side of you. And you begin to follow a trail of shoddy wooden planks placed over large, muddy troughs, worn in by the stomping of countless footprints. Careful not to lose your balance. Your eyes lift to a more solid footing. A village built upon stilted stone platforms like one massive bridge raised above the murky depths of the swamp below. Thatched roof buildings with sturdy stone walls now line the narrow pathways as the earthy scent of damp soil and stagnant water swirls with a faint aroma of wood smoke. You are
Tabletop
in
Beard's next,
Rette.
Oh
next
my
set?
God, Sam.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I want to try the borrow knowledge thing on
Okay.
Zoomy.
All right. Make an Arcana check for me. See if it works since it's on someone else.
Nat 20 plus 8, 28!
Yeah. That definitely works.
Whoa.
You are
so
so
smart, and I
wisdomous.
can see so far. Oh my gosh! Look at me run! I'm gonna start running
You gain
really fast,
proficiency
but with the
in
girl
your
also attached
insight.
to me and be like, "Look at how fast we can run now!" Like, they do it running.
Zumi, you feel a youthfulness return to your form. I mean, you feel like you are,
was already pretty
30
youthful.
years younger, you know? You can
so mature
see
now.
extremely well in the dark. You feel like your mind is extremely sharp in this moment. And part of you, in a weird way, feels like this power, not only the dark vision, of course, but this ability to see through the facade of people, is not necessarily a power you ever possessed. It feels like you are someone else is aiding you.
Yeah, can I flavor this? So as Valeth is
Flavor it up, baby.
is casting this, he places one hand like on your forehead, and then the other one on his own.
Simba.
On his and another one on his own, as he focuses and begins looking into these alternate realities as he's done before,
Do I see
searching for any bit of help that he can try and find. As it goes on for quite some time, you're like, your eyes are closed, you're in it, you're like, what's going on? You open your eyes and you just see a galaxy of blue lights and Valoth in front of you, but it's a dark, shadowy Valoth and is not touching your forehead or anything anymore. And it opens, this visage in front of you opens its eyes, and then you're looking at yourself through its, and then you blink real hard and you're back
It's like
in,
when Bella looks at herself in the mirror.
you're back
Whoa,
where
whoa,
we
whoa,
are.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was a lot. That was a lot. Psych, I'm a bad guy now, guys.
Welcome to the cult.
My,
Take
yeah,
that 20. They murder you all.
yeah.
Hopefully
My
you'll
villain arc has started.
you're better at reading people's intentions, at least for a while. Normally this spell
Man,
only
maybe
lasts
so.
for an hour.
Turns out you actually transferred murderer Valoth in your...
She's the BBEG now.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Baby Mama?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes. With her boss with the ponytail where he just puts his forehead on her forehead. That's what I'm imagining with Valoth and Zumi. We're just sticking his forehead on there.
2 levels and that'll make sense.
So you guys are just outside of Rette. You can see the town and the streets ahead, but there is like a set of stone steps leading up to the bridge-like pathways that connect everything. Are you entering the city?
Are there people?
Yeah, I was
or-
going to say, do we see anybody like roaming around, living the
I won't
best
say,
life?
a
there
perception check is
guards?
necessary. You see a few people roaming the streets, but maybe not as many as you'd imagine.
Are there people with flamethrowers?
You don't see flamethrowers, no.
Decline the door to
No,
this
you
place.
But what you do see is a palpable fear.
With the people?
Most of the villagers shelter indoors and whisper in hushed voices as you pass their abode, until shattering this relative quietude, a boisterous laughter emanating from inside one of the larger structures catches your attention. The sound reverberates through the village in stark contrast to the somber atmosphere that pervades the streets.
But that's it. That was inside.
It's inside one of the
somewhere?
larger structures,
What I
and it
recognize-
almost feels. What's the word for?
Fake?
No,
Forced?
it feels
Evil, angry.
Like zhuzhed up.
I can't get it.
Come on,
But
you
like
got
if there's a holy place and you're like
like
disrupting
disrespecting it?
Yeah, it feels like
Out of- if it felt
disrespectful.
out of
Yeah.
place. Okay.
You know the
Blasphemous.
blasphemous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay.
Do I
got you, bud. I
recognize
got
you.
this voice?
Huh?
Do I recognize this voice?
Make a history check.
As we're walking,
Man, I
do
can't
we
believe I
feel,
got stuck on that for so long.
You
exposed,
good?
Or can as I like to hear that, like, can we like pull into like an alleyway or in between any houses or anything like that? Like, I want to kind of like shield the girl and like move to the side.
Well, she's definitely like hiding behind you.
Yeah, yeah. But like, I don't want to be like in the street. I guess whenever I hear that, it kind of freaks me out.
I'll have you make a perception check for me.
Okay.
It was so close.
Would you-
to roll in a nat 20?
Yeah, but what was it?
Not a nat 20.
Okay,
A
well
one.
then.
Yeah.
16.
Well, one's on the other
It's
side
a
of
two.
20.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you
uh,
mean sacrilegious?
Yeah, that sounds. It was something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Blasphemous.
That the word
15.
was stuck in my head too. and I
For
was like,
perception.
Um, you don't recognize the voice, and as you try to look for a place to kind of duck behind, you don't see very much. Much like the surrounding burnt landscape, a lot of these buildings have been touched by the torch. A lot of them are in shambles and just skeletons of what they were before. You might be able to find a place to hide, but you can't imagine that you'd be shielding yourself from too many eyes.
Are you trying to hide yourself or her?
Trying to hide her.
I'm going to kneel down in front of her. Would you like to become invisible for a moment? Would you feel safer that way? In Draconic. I'll say,
Oh, yay!
I'll say, hold on to
She
Zumi,
said something.
and then I'm gonna tap her and I'm gonna cast invisibility on her.
Okay.
Oh.
You see her frail form
The little girl?
disappear and disperse in sort of a star map of
Can you still see her?
magic.
Oh, I remember the
You do
wand.
still feel the
yeah,
tug,
I was like,
so you know
I'm
she's
just
there.
gonna be like, no.
I remember my wand of
think so.
invisibility. I
Yeah.
used to be able to see them, but I don't know. I didn't know if that was something with the wand or if that was invisibility.
It's
No.
with the wand because
Yeah.
you casted it, so you
Yeah.
can see it. But I'll say with your perception check, you're pretty aware of that, and
Okay.
you'll be mindful enough to know if it goes
Definitely.
away.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
Thank you.
So what all are you doing?
I want to go check out the laughter.
Okay.
I think
I
I
guess
think
Walking
we should
straight.
just
I'm
be
walking
prepared.
straight in.
That is not the.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of be like following like quickly behind you, but not like following like scared. Just be like you should be prepared. Like that doesn't that kind of laughter is not really allowed, and like this is all okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no,
I'm like, I'm trying to be a little.
We're being quiet. We're being quiet. I'm aware of that.
You're good. You're good. Just
I know so
let's
much.
look. Let's look around the corner.
no,
we
you're
can
trying to
see.
be sneaky. You won't cast silence
I'm
on her, though.
extremely smart right now.
Are you high right now?
No, yeah. I see so much.
As you enter the building, framed by
I don't want to enter though. I want to like poke my head. In.
okay,
Yeah.
then I'll
Kinda
say
get a
make-
lay of the land. real
make a
quick.
perception check for me.
Is it like an open door, or would we have to open a door? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, is it like
Hold the door. Hold door.
There,
hold on,
there are
Like
two.
we'd have to, like,
there are
push a
two
door.
wooden doors. They appear to have been touched by the flame, but they are still there. This is actually one of the few buildings that appears to be relatively intact.
Okay.
Is it giving off any type of vibe that there's a reason it's intact, or has it just not been blown up?
Make an insight check or investigation. I think is more apt.
Okay, well I have to use this dice for that then.
Do I get any like chaotic evil vibes coming out of the
You
doorway?
said investigation?
Investigation.
Does my
16.
staff start whacking?
With your 16, you can see that this building, like I said, was definitely touched by flame, but it appears to have been well protected.
Okay.
A lot of the flames were doused by water that is present enough in the area, and there are even a couple of smaller palm trees nearby that appear to be well off enough as well. So you would probably imagine that this building might have been in danger of being burned down. It was definitely protected from the flames, but it doesn't appear to have been protected any more than elsewhere. It might have just been lucky.
Okay.
10.
Okay. With your 10, as you press your ear to the door, you can hear muffled voices and occasional laughter in response.
Is there anybody walking around us like right now? That's like within like
Other people?
You would see some people in the streets, but as you meander, most people are going back into their homes, and they are eyeing you and sort of whispering to themselves, maybe occasionally peeking out from what remains of their home.
I'm gonna push the door open and start laughing with them.
Final
walk in.
Fantasy style.
Yeah.
My God!
As you push open the door,
Like I'm waiting
Right,
for
for
a
real.
laugh, and
Yeah.
then
I
like
got
push it
+0,
open,
baby.
like,
Bet you're gonna laugh.
you are greeted with a scene of revelry and chaos. Men and women clad in rough leather, brandishing weapons, dominate the space with their brash demeanor and aggressive posturing.
Uh-oh.
Tables are strewn
fuck.
haphazardly about, their surfaces cluttered with tankards of ale and discarded food scraps. The atmosphere is charged with attention as a few silent patrons exchange furtive glances in the presence of this formidable crowd as they look to you. You join in some of the laughter, and you do see some of the more rowdy individuals on the opposite side of what is a tavern.
yeah.
Looking back to you, but they only glance really, as they don't recognize you immediately. You certainly stick out here.
yeah. As I come in laughing with the boisterous laughter,
Yeah.
I want to flourish my cape and be like, "Good showing, old chap."
Are you talking to like the person who's laughing?
Yeah.
Okay. You see a large male bugbear. His beard almost just
It's a bugbear.
his beard made up of strands of hair that you can almost count, but they're long. As he kind of turns to you, it takes a second before they catch up. Hey, I don't know you, but I did good, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you did. I knew it. Yeah.
He takes a battle axe and cleaves into one of the tables as you see splinters fly on either side, and you see some of the other leather-clad members of his procession around him begin to cackle.
While they're laughing, I want to quickly like lean over to Zumi and say like, "Are we to trust these people, or are they the ones who burned
I have a
everything
question.
down?"
Am I feeling enraged?
Are you a barbarian?
I think
Barbarian
So
wizard.
fucking sad.
Who would have ever thought?
that would be up to you, but you definitely know that these are some of Thrallin's men. There is no doubt about it.
I'm just gonna like look at you and be like, "This is bad. This is danger."
Like on a scale of
need,
on a scale
like-
of 1 to
I'm
like
just gonna
10.
whisper, "We need to kill them."
Do I see like a hand
say-
holding on to? Can I see like where her clothes are being grabbed
I
by?
would say without a perception check, you know what to look for,
Yeah.
and so you can see
I'm
that.
gonna message in Draconic. You might want to wait outside.
To who?
I say,
To the little girl.
oh,
Okay, you
The door just
make a
swings open.
persuasion check with disadvantage.
oh, for the girl. I thought you were about to give him a persuasion
No,
check.
no.
Oh, 6. Yeah, I give you a persuasion check.
Not only do you see the hold on
Titan.
Yeah, she actually grips it with a second hand, and
How many
you can
are
tell
in
just
here?
by the posturing that she's pulling herself like closer.
Okay.
Who?
The child.
I thought you couldn't see her.
You
Well,
can
you can
see
see
You can
her-
see it. She's
the
holding
grab,
my,
like
she's holding
a
my-
ghost.
My pants.
Yeah.
Brain cells yours right now.
Unison,
You can have the brain cell.
Okay, I'll
Yum.
take the brain cell. How many bad guys are in this room? I was not fully paying attention.
You spy
with your little
Said
eye.
a bunch.
At least
10,
Yeah.
10 individuals total.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
9 individuals total.
Okay. Does
Um,
that mean one's invisible?
six of them are the
little
bugbear
girl's
and his
evil.
companions.
Okay.
One of them is the barkeep, a frail, older
Seven,
turtle
okay.
woman.
And then there's 2 more.
And then there's 2 more. You
She must be
see,
protected.
you see 2 of the other patrons, a fairy and a yuan ti, which is like a snake person,
Do
sort of like
they-
sitting at the same table, just sort of like looking back at each other.
Do they seem like they're unamused with the bugbear?
Make an insight check.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Mhm.
I think that is a 22.
I'm
Yeah.
Definitely
assuming
low
that
I
you-
have
DC.
like
but-
2 more questions before I cast the spell.
22.
Okay, they
so close.
they appear to be locals. They are not enjoying this.
Fuck me. Sorry,
And
fireball.
more than anything, they appear to be somewhat frozen
Yeah,
in
my temple.
fear. Like
Okay.
they're worried that
I would
any
like to-
action might be misconstrued as aggression.
Did any of y'all come in with me?
Yeah, I came in with you.
Okay.
I'm going to go to that table.
Well,
Okay.
before you do that,
Yeah.
when the bugbear looks at us, I'm gonna be like, "We're the band."
We already have a band.
Where?
We're the band.
No. And I take my drum out and I start playing some music.
Okay, make a performance check. It'll be straight roll. I thought about giving you disadvantage, but they're
Drunk.
maybe lost in the sauce a little bit.
As I like slip away, I'm going to like tap on your shoulder
I'm like super tense right
and just be like,
I'm trying
just
to be
try to,
super
like,
smart right
chill her
now.
down.
Well, yeah.
and I think you had something to say.
What was your-
You have
what was
the
your
brain
roll?
cell now.
16.
Okay.
Goblin mode. Here you go.
You can see like they're kind of bobbing their head along to the sound of your drum.
You don't the brain cell right now.
But as they do, it kind of like emboldens. Yeah.
Oh, they
And then he
get
takes his
rowdy
axe
on
and
it?
he splinters another section of the table as shards of wood are splashed across.
I'm gonna
the
turn
floor.
around to y'all and be like,
I'll
like, kind of draw their attention to the stage, maybe out of eye shot of where the rest of the party is.
Okay.
While I keep on performing.
I'm trying to get these 2 patrons out. So
Okay.
that is what I'm going to try to attempt to do before anything goes down.
While the 3 of us are having the conversation still basically at the threshold, I'll ask Zumlani, you seem angry. Are these the bad ones? So kill them like now.
Right? Yeah. Yes. I feel yes. Is the right
It's
answer?
it's up
That
to
feels-
you. Yeah, that's your
They
call.
look like Thrallin's men. I don't like.
They
that.
are
That feels
definitely
like yes.
Thrallin's
Yeah.
men.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
It's an action to use a scroll.
yes.
It's
Whatever
I mean,
the
it's the
spell
spell.
says, yeah.
As soon as she gives me the confirmation, kind of having flashbacks to like getting to the port of Eretheos and
Spirit Guardians.
everything happening like that. The fairy and the snake person. Do they seem like? Never mind. I don't care. I'm gonna teleport in like the middle of. I'm gonna scroll of Misty Step. I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step.
That consumes the scroll.
That's fine.
Okay.
Probably as much in the group of people as I can. Not necessarily the snake and the fairy, but them.
Okay, Rollins men.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah, yeah. And then I'm gonna be like, "What's up, bitches? It's time to die now. I am Drizzt."
You are casting it.
And then I'm gonna thunder step back outside.
Oh,
I thought you were going to Spirit Guardians in the middle. I was
No,
like,
no, no, no.
what?
Well, I was going to try to get these people out.
Now, technically, that is 2 leveled spells, correct?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're casting one
But
from
the
the
scroll doesn't count, or the scroll
I
counts
think it
still as
does.
a.
But I wanted to say that because just so everyone
Rule of cool.
Yeah,
Rule of cool.
I kind of feel like rule of cool is going to apply here. There's definitely going to be a moment as you
don't try it
teleport in.
again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it at.
Well, no,
thousand.
no.
This combat.
No, I know, I'm
We can try
teasing.
it again later.
I mean, instead of doing that, you could run in and then.
I have a question.
Do
I
it.
think for you about
Yeah, but that gives opportunity.
invisibility. If I were to
Oh,
cast
doesn't-
like mage armor onto
Running
the
the
little
middle
girl?
people?
Does that show her?
Entering
No.
their
Okay.
No.
All right.
doesn't. Exiting their.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Can you?
your
Is
exit
mage
would be
armor?
a
It's on
thunder
yourself,
step,
so you can't do
that.
it would-
It's
Yeah.
on self. Okay.
Yeah.
I-
So
She's also invisible. They don't, I mean, for all they
yeah.
know, they
Well,
she's
this
not there.
this is happening.
Yeah, I still
Yeah.
wanted to try to get the people out.
It's only
You
within,
can be doing that, but that's
it's-
what he's doing.
Are they
right
within
now.
10 feet of, like,
You're welcome.
because that's what it is.
You-
Thunderstep is
You
They're-
can waste
they're
your rounds
about-
of combat to do that. Is what he's
They're
saying.
about 20 feet into the room. The other patrons would be away from.
Yeah,
they would be out of range of
regardless.
thunder.
I wouldn't have any knowledge anyway, regardless. I want to hit as many of them laughing as I can, especially the dumb guy who's.
As they're sort of distracted by Odd's performance, you teleport behind them. You say what you have to say. They turn to face you, somewhat startled because you snuck up on them. And as the brutish bugbear begins to pick up his axe and take a swing at you, you thunderstep away, and they are all going to be hit by that. I need everyone to roll initiative.
So yeah, 16.
Okay. Odd
12.
12. Drazad
6.
6. Flora
7.
7, and Zumi
20.
20.
You don't have any pluses. You got a
I have
nat
no
20.
plus. I got a nat 20.
You just felt so inspired by me thunderstepping.
Fucking go! I really badly want to be a barbarian.
Okay, so Thunderstep, they make a dex save?
Con save.
Con save.
Yeah, don't
I've
get
been,
to see
I've been
those
waiting for
often.
you to use that.
And it's a 16 con save. Just to make it
So I'm
easy
going to
for you.
roll once for all the other people, but
This music is so cool.
I'm going to roll a separate one for the big guy.
Okay.
The big guy gets a nat 20, and all his little people get a nat 1.
Hey, big guy rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Big guy rolled a 7.
Nice.
It is only 12 thunder damage, but they do take 12 damage.
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah,
he
no, he's
fails as
getting
well. Yep. So 12 thunder damage to all of them.
Mabel, get out of her purse.
Okay. As you bamf back out, we are now going to start the top of the initiative as many of the bandits are actually blown backwards. The bugbear is
Zumi has a Zumi.
standing very stoically as the thunder damage sort of ripples across his leathers. You see them sort of flap. A few of the bits of armor are loosed from him, but he is unfazed as he brings an axe up. I was itching for a fight. It is his turn, and he is going to charge in on you, Drazad.
Out.
I'll respond and say, I have scales. I don't really itch necessarily.
Let's see.
Not even between the toes?
We can't tell him. We can't show him my weak spots.
Oh, you're right.
But yes, between my toes itches every now
The
and then.
toes.
Does a non-nat 20 hit?
Rude.
No, yeah.
The other one was higher, so
Yeah, it does.
Where'd you step to? How's he hitting you?
he ran up to him. It's a small
Oh,
room. He wasn't
oh.
able to go very far.
Gotcha.
Did he leave my threat or
Back
not?
scratcher?
No, he was not. He wasn't in range. You're
He's
you're
over
in the
here.
back. You're kind of like surrounded by a lot
I
of
mean,
these
it's a
little
30
bandits.
foot teleport range, right?
Fine. This is fine.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
I like the song.
Yeah, it's fun.
That like, what is it? The
Is it
jaw harp.
Ziggeridoo? Oh, zig.
Do the diggery do.
On the first hit,
Mouth
you
harp.
take
I thought it was a jaw.
14 points of slashing damage.
Going.
The second hit, you take 23 max damage
Slay.
as he brings his battle axe across twice and slashes you asunder. You were not ready for him to be this quick. He is very battle hardened and very ready.
Jack be humble.
As the momentum of his axe carries him around, he actually does like sort of a graceful spin, and you hear the telltale sign or sound of a weapon being unsheathed. Shing! As when he spins back around, he carries a dagger hidden behind
Pommel.
behind his hand that he sort of slips out, and he's going to make one more attack on you. That's an 8.
No.
So we'll say as he's spinning, he sort of like loses his balance and he just swings completely wide, tumbles into the bar itself, leaves a sizable dent as it caves in some of the wood and sort of stands up, dusts himself off. I landed 2 hits. And now it's Zumi's turn.
So he had 3 total
Okay.
attacks?
Yes, he did.
Gross.
Where am I, Alex?
You are here.
Like, are there people in like a cluster, Alex? Like maybe like a 30-foot cone cluster
there.
somewhere?
Oh yeah, I mean like this is a small
like a
room,
large,
so you can
like-
see.
I had all
You
of
can
them.
see everything here. You've got all of these bandits. Odd is right
except for-
here.
oh, no, I
You're right here. So if you want to hit all of them with a 30-foot cone, you would just need to leap up onto the bar and shoot it that way.
we gonna leap.
The
Okay.
table I'm at is the civilians.
So yeah.
Okay.
So this is where it's going to get a little complicated for you, Zumi, because as you go to leap, you feel the very strong tug of this elven girl at your side.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Do you break away from her to get in position, or do you stay in place and do something else?
I will try. Like if I feel as though I cannot leap, then I will position myself to where I can get as many people as I can. Does that make sense? Like I may not be able to get everybody, but like I would just try to get as many people as I can.
That's totally fair. If you're trying to get as many people as you can, you are definitely going to hit both Drazad and Odd from your current position.
Okay, so as many bad people as I can. Maybe I should
Without hitting
specify.
them.
Without hitting them, can I? Do that?
You can hit maybe 3 of them by getting just around Drazad.
I'll take 3.
Okay.
You don't have meta magic?
No.
She's not a
Wizard.
sorcerer.
Oh.
She's a wizard.
Well, you could take it as a
He has a feat. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't,
Okay.
I don't know if she...
I've never looked
I
at a
honestly
character
don't know
sheet.
what meta
that's
magic
all. No,
is
you're
in
good.
this moment.
That's what
thing
that's
we're
what
trying to figure
Tappy
out.
used to use all the time to like.
I don't
You can
remember
bend.
that
You can
time.
bend the
Spell
spell so it doesn't
yeah.
hit certain
okay,
things.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
So what do they need to make? What's the save?
A con save.
Okay. I'm going to roll once for all 3 of them. They're going to fail.
Oh yes.
Definitely. You rolled a 4, and I don't think they get much.
So whomever I can hit, will take 3d8 cold damage or 6. I'll take you.
Conical?
No.
Rhymes
Oh.
binding ice.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah,
this
Cone
is-
of Cold's
take a-
5d8, I think.
yeah, it's a lot more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, anything with a name.
7 total.
Okay.
And then they are
they're stuck.
Yeah, they are now. Yes.
Speed
Yeah.
reduces it.
Okay, you see these 3 individuals. We'll just remember, we don't have to mark them.
Sure.
Are restrained in ice. As you sort of angle it almost at the wall, it looks like it's not going to hit anybody, but as the ice spills out and begins to conform into these jagged structures, it stacks upon itself and eventually reaches these bandits who are not paying attention to that direction, and they are frozen in place. Most of them, an arm is completely stuck. As it now comes to their turns, you hear the
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh,
you hear the bugbear turn to them. Come on, that's not going to stop you, is it? As he is going to basically, it's sort of like Bless. It's called leadership, but they're going to be able to add a D4 to their attack rolls.
So you know, as the bad people too, you can use an action to pull someone out of the ice.
Yep.
Okay.
I know rhymes. Yep.
Ooh.
You.
Do we need a magical effect thing? Are they frozen?
They're restrained.
Well, I was just saying, like, don't worry about it. I'll remember those 3.
We're going to kill them all anyway.
You have advantage to hit them, so they're gonna go down first, I think.
Oh, the ones by me?
The restrained ones, yeah.
This one's going to close in on you, Odd, and make a couple of attacks. Or sorry, just one.
A couple.
A 15 is not going to hit you.
Nope.
As he brings a scimitar to bear, he sloshily makes his way across the floor and attempts to swing it directly into your shield. I mean, you're ready for it completely. Even with his sort of drunk monk tactics there, you are completely ready for it, and you parry the blow. This guy is going to rush in, clambering over and knocking over a table just sort of bashing it aside as he swings around Drazad here.
No.
He is going to
Flanking.
take an attack at advantage.
Did he pass anybody? Is he any opportunity attacks
Nope.
while he ran in there?
I would tell you.
No,
You're gonna have
Sure
to
you
because I
are.
mean it's such a cluster in there.
Yeah.
Does a
No.
that's crazy.
Impossible.
Crazy, man. So crazy.
14 hit?
No.
I don't think it does. Yeah, so he rushes in again with the scimitar. You see him coming from a mile away, and so you're ready. You block it with Lightbringer as light sort of showers out in sparks and magical aura. These guys are all restrained, so one of them is not going to be able to do anything, but two of them are actually going to pull out light crossbows, and they're also going to fire on Drazad, the main offender at this point.
I mean technically we haven't made any moves yet.
3, but there's 4 people down here.
Only 3 of them are restrained.
1,
though.
2,
Yeah.
3 are restrained. This guy hasn't been hit.
1, 2, 3. These.
Yeah, I couldn't get the other
They've
two
all been
without
hit.
hitting
2,
the.
Yeah.
they're not restrained.
Yeah, I couldn't get them without hitting our
2,
friends.
3 is restrained.
Drazad, this is not going to hit you. Neither of those attacks will. And so we now go to Valoth's turn. Odd, you're on deck.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so just to add one more thing to the screen, as we've seen all too much recently, because you just keep throwing us in big group combats.
I mean,
Valoth is gonna
I
flip the
did it to
staff
this.
and slam it into the ground, and that. Did I say Valoth? Yeah, Valoth. Because Valafar's maul is gonna fly out.
add one more mini to the
At
pile.
the first one that's restrained, closest
one.
to where he is. Yeah,
Okay.
Valafar's?
Valafar's.
Did you
Yeah.
not know that, Bex?
No, I didn't know
this
that.
last. I did. I think I just
He
called
He
it
doesn't
Valafar's.
have the
Wrong.
staff, but he did for a time, and so he has Valafar's Mighty Maul,
Whoa.
Mighty Maul, the custom spell.
Mighty
yeah.
Mel.
The Mighty
I'm
Mel.
only gonna cast it at 3rd level this time, and that is an attack roll. I have advantage because they're restrained.
Okay.
Point gouache. That's a 21 to hit. No, 22 to hit.
22 is definitely gonna hit.
Then for each level above the second level or higher, so above first, it's gonna get an extra D8. So I'm casting it 2 levels above where it normally is, and it normally does 2d8, so it's gonna do 4d8. Do you have an extra d8? I can borrow this one.
I got plenty.
So that's gonna be
A lot of damage.
20 magical bludgeoning and 10 radiant, so 30 total.
What does it look like as the maul like evaporates this guy?
Right.
He's like trying to get out of the way, but he's stuck in the ice.
When Valoth slams the staff down, he actually slams it down at an angle, and it comes out spinning sideways, and it just takes his head off as
It
flies
clobbers him
past.
into the ice, and you actually see him impaled by some of the shards still present. He is gone, and the maul remains.
And Valoth is gonna. Can he like duck behind the table to get better, like get more cover from like stuff?
I'll give you half cover.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna do that. He's
Okay.
gonna hunker down right there. That's it.
All right.
Nerf.
Then, Odd, it is your go. Flora, you're on deck.
Concentrating on the girl being invisible. I don't want to get hit and drop that.
Or something.
So I got 3
Also,
people
I'm
around me.
squishy.
You have 3 people directly around you
Yeah.
in melee. 2 of them are restrained.
Yeah, as they all kind of turn to look at me, I'm going to start dancing with my boots
Okay.
to get them to kind of pay attention to my feet, and then start swinging on the restrained one.
They're looking at you confused, like they're not sure if you're with them because you were friendly.
Yeah.
You came in and started dancing, and
Yeah.
they're like they're also wondering why aren't you helping?
Yeah.
And as that sort of doubt is setting in, that's whenever you
Yeah,
you
full
strike.
sword
Yeah.
stab him.
You stabbed me.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna stop you right there. Whichever of the restrained ones you're hitting is dead. As you sort of do your fancy footwork
Yeah,
and dance
kinda
back and
do a
forth,
twirl and come back around with a sword.
they actually don't even know they've been cut.
Yeah.
The blade slices through, and you see them sort of bobbing their head, and then the head bobs a little too low.
Yeah.
It just falls right off.
I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna
Nearly
swing,
headless bandit.
yeah, I'm gonna swing at the next restrained one.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 16 plus 8.
That will hit.
Yeah. Actually, plus 9.
Get riggedy wrecked.
Yeah, I went way past them to like a stage in the back.
That's why they were
Yeah.
distracted when you got in between
Right.
them and thunderstepped.
You didn't communicate it, but Odd was creating a distraction for
18
you.
points of damage.
Yeah, that one's dead as well.
Okay, and then so kind of just followed through with a same slice, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna hit this last one.
Okay, so
No
that will be a
advantage.
straight roll. Yeah.
No advantage.
Yeah, I already killed one of those restrained ones.
30-20.
That will also hit.
For 12.
Okay. That one's also gone.
Oh!
Jesus.
Actually,
Muffin,
kind of recoiling off of his attack that found purchase only in your shield. As it rebounds, he's off balance and he's trying to catch himself. He places a hand against the wall, and it just so happens to be his sword hand. So whenever you go to attack him, he brings up his other, and you're clean through it as he falls to the ground.
And then I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna run up behind the big guy.
How do
Okay.
you have anything left?
Well, he's got movement.
Movement. I got movement.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Movement, baby.
All right. It's Flora's turn. Drazad, you're on deck.
Flora is gonna turn and look directly at old bugbear ass over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna-
Bugbear ass.
Yeah, I want to look him like
Yeah.
directly in his eyes,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna say, I don't care what my uncle has ever told you to do, but you'll never do it again.
He
And
looks.
Remember I told you guys Flora had that dark magic that comes out of her? It's gonna be that again. He has to make a con save.
Okay. As he's staring into your eyes, as you lean close, he sort of leans in as well. And he looks at you confused, and you wonder, like, oh, he's putting it together that I'm Thrallin's niece. He says, "You're really pretty."
Oh, he failed.
Yeah,
Thank God.
he succeeded, actually.
They're so
Oh,
wisdomless.
what did he roll?
An 18 plus 2.
All right, so he takes half. I cast
I
blight,
only
by
got
the
one
way.
left.
Does Silver Barge work on that?
Oh, it would. But we're past it, I guess.
27 halved, so 18.
Okay. He's going to take 18 points of damage as this necrotic energy sinks into him. You can tell it completely ruins his buzz. And Flora might take offense to it, but he doesn't put
he-
any of that together because he's kind of a dunce. He's not very
a
bright.
plant creature, right?
No.
He's just
Just making sure.
That rare
actually
type of
just moldy
bugbear
bread.
that's made out of
No, I'm
plants.
just making sure.
Are you doing anything
it's
else?
a valid question.
Bonus action. Ooh. I don't think I can heal yet. Wait, I can do this. You took a lot of damage, right?
Yeah, but I'm not super stressed out about it.
Well, I'm gonna restore 2d6. So 9, and you have 2 temporary hit points.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Okay. Fitting, because it is now Drazad's go. You are flanked by a little dwarven bandit who's just knocked over a table and missed wide of you, and the imposing bugbear man with wisps for a beard.
Who is not
I
a
look
plant.
around the bugbear. I'm like, I'm here too.
Oh my God! I'm so glad you decided to join me.
The bugbear turns around and sees all of his men dead. Not again.
It's like,
Not again.
what are you going to do now, huh, Mr. Man?
Die.
I.
You know the rules.
Do I want to do that or do I want to do this?
You'll have advantage for melee.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm gonna cast Searing Smite.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna go for it with Lightbringer.
Get
Lightbringer's
advantage.
light is enveloped even further with an
More.
arcane aura as you slam it into this bugbear.
Pretty flat.
Dirty twine. Yeah,
That
dirty
will
twine. Dirty twines.
Take him out. Bounce his hand.
Buzz his head.
9 regular damage or bludgeoning damage. Sorry, and then
Regular.
Yeah, normal damage, and then 1 fire damage.
Okay, so 10 total.
Oh, I'm sorry. And yeah, he has to roll a Constitution save for Searing Smite.
He's on fire.
So he's actually not going to roll the save. Because as you connect with him, you bring your eyes up to his and you realize that your Lightbringer is not sunk into him. It's sunk into the little dwarven man who he holds up by an arm. He blocked your blow with the other guy. So that guy's dead.
Whoa.
Oh, that doesn't feel nice.
Well, he should still have to roll for Searing Smite, right? Or does
No,
Searing
because it
Smite-
hit the
they
other-
hit the other guy.
Yeah.
I see.
Searing Smite.
It's an ability he has called Protect Me.
Yeah. I like that.
Did you make that?
It's called
No,
Meat Shield.
it's actually from not Tome of Foes, but one of the tomes from
I'll look at him and just go,
Kobold Press.
you are a very dirty leader.
Whatever gets the job done, they're useless anyway. He throws him across the room as he collides with one of the tables and just sort of sags into a really uncomfortable looking position.
Oh.
It is now his turn, and he's going to keep swinging on you.
Yeah, he can kill me. It's okay. Yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Does a nat 20 hit?
Silvery barbs!
Okay.
Get that out of here.
No.
So he'll re-roll. Another nat 20.
No.
I am not joking.
To a 7! You have advantage!
I want my nat 20, damn it!
No.
I can't believe you robbed me of 2 back-to-back nat 20s.
Wait,
That's why I saved
I
him.
would say
Wait, he has
I'm
3
proud
attacks?
of you, but also fuck you.
Yes, he has 3 attacks.
So he's going to miss with the second attack. He is going to bring that dagger in and try and hit you with that.
Third nat
We
20.
still have
That-
2 nat
no.
20s in the top, by the
It's a
way.
21. It's a 16 plus
Oh,
5
yeah, that
there.
hits. Yeah.
So 1 hit on the last thing.
Yeah. As he brings his battle axe in for the second attack, sure that it's going to hit you, he embeds the first in the floor, and when he wrenches it out, it comes at you with such speed that you are not sure you're going to be able to dodge. But suddenly, the axe is through you on the other side, and his momentum is actually shifted to where it's carrying the wrong way. He gets confused, pulls a dagger while he's on this side, and jabs it into you, and you are going to take...
You see Valoth duck back behind the table after it misses.
He's like,
5 points of piercing damage
Is that a
Can you
poison
do-
dagger?
silvery bar
and
and
8
It's a free
points
action,
of
so I can do
poison
as many of those,
damage as he jabs it into you. That is his turn. So we now come to Zumi.
Now we kill him.
Valoth, you're on deck. Because you guys killed all those bandits.
Okay, I was about to. Okay,
Yeah,
it's,
you will.
it's just
Every
the
time I
bugbear
throw out the
now?
Just the
ball, it'll
bugbear.
Just
kill
the
everything before
bugbear,
it gets
okay.
to attack a second.
All right.
Sorry.
No, that's
I am going
Well, the mall
to
can go attack him.
cast
Yeah.
Tasha's mind whip
Okay.
on them. And
was all
so
Wisdom
I
save?
am wisdom save. I'm going to laugh in the same way. Or as best I can. That's a disgusting laugh. You should shut up. And then I am going to cast Tasha's
13.
mind
I don't
whip
think
on
he
them.
saves.
They do not. Okay, so
Kill him
Beckett
dead.
says they don't.
6, 6
He's
9 points of psychic damage.
he's enjoying himself, and then he sees that you mock him. He 9. You
Yes,
said
9.
okay. As this whip lashes against his temple, you see him dizzied, and it's a step further than his drunken demeanor before. It actually seems like he's having trouble controlling his limbs in general. Like maybe up is down and down is up.
I said 18 points of damage, and really it was 13.
So he has
Okay,
5.
so
he
5
has
more.
5 more. I did bad math.
It's okay.
Bad math.
You let me heal.
Sorry.
So are you doing anything else, Zumi?
No,
Valoth, it is your go. Odd, you're on deck.
I couldn't let it go.
Valoth stands
I've been
up,
thinking about it.
whips his staff to direct the maul towards him.
Okay.
Is the maul gonna have advantage because of all of the spell attack?
I'll give it advantage. Well, actually, no, it's spiritual weapon rules, right? And we ruled that doesn't get advantage on flanking.
Is it spiritual weapon rules?
Yeah, I mean,
Dang.
it's a spiritual weapon that sticks around. That was my intent when I designed
That's
it.
fair. Okay. Don't think going to hit.
It could.
6 plus 8. 14?
With a 14, the maul rushes in, and at the last moment, he's able to just swing his axe wildly, and it blocks the maul.
Is that a reaction?
No.
Okay.
And that's my bonus action to do that, right? Yes.
Yes.
As a bonus action, I may move.
So you can still do some other stuff.
Shoo!
The maul does disperse as it clashes with him.
With his staff still pointed at him.
Oh, it was just flavor. I understand. I was like,
Oh yeah, I do that a lot.
yeah, I know. And I was like,
Yet
oh,
ag-
what is a miss,
flavor.
really,
I got
right?
you.
Yet again,
Yeah,
seeing
like, my bad.
seeing Zumi using her spells and her newfound wisdom to attack him, he's gonna try the same thing. So I need a wisdom save from him.
We have
Okay.
2 nat 20s in the chat, by the way, in case anyone wants to
Yeah,
roll their
was it-
eyes.
That wisdom save is actually relatively high, an 18.
Wow.
Dumb.
Important. by
Dumb.
me.
No,
I'm
we're
out
out
of
of
points.
points. Yeah.
I'm not.
I can silvery
I
barbs
still
it
have
though.
points.
I can silvery barbs it though.
Do
You
it.
can.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
Causing
Go for it.
chaos.
It's a nat 1.
Yeah.
So
Paid
you
off.
see him resisting your spell, but you twist reality into a shape that is conducive to him being fully enraptured by the mind whip that struck him prior. He's not able
Yeah, we have
to
it then.
I know, but I'm gonna
protect
give it
Not.
himself.
We also did this together earlier.
That is 6 plus 4. That's 10 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Psych.
All this psychic damage. You see him sort of gripping his head as he's swaying back and forth, just trying to keep his eyes open as he blinks, holds his axe asunder, and you can tell he's trying to swing it, but as he swings, it's like sort of going loopy. He can't quite control
It's
his
like when you
limbs.
see a mirage and everything's all like.
Yeah. Odd, it is your go. Flora, you're on deck.
All right. Same like flourished movements as I come in, stabbing at this guy.
Okay.
Ooh.
7 and 9, 16.
As you come in, swinging on him, you're sure that you're going to land a blow. You see a chink in his armor, and there's no way he's going to be able to turn in time. He suddenly takes his axe at the bottom and swings it almost at the wrist to barely parry your blow. And he has an extra 2 AC until the...
Oh no.
Oh, gross.
It's just on this attack. So your next attack will be against his regular AC.
It's just for a single
Oh,
attack.
gotcha,
Yeah.
I got you. Two nat 20s.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I was looking at that one. You pointed at that one.
So we have house ruled this before,
Is this
Where-
quad damage?
where
I don't have enough
I think
D8.
It's
I don't-
auto kill.
I think we just let you roll your
I got
damage dice
dice for
3
you.
times instead of twice.
Galore. Where you
So you can roll it
Here,
and triple
here,
it,
let's go, babe.
or you can roll it 3 times. Do you need more? There's more.
I
Just
do
just
need-
roll it and triple it. It'll be faster.
Okay.
That is fair.
But we love to click.
We're all like throwing our D8s. at
9,
Tripled.
9,
27.
27, 27
Fuck.
plus 8.
I can do
Not good at
pluses.
math.
35.
I'm not good at basic math
So
at all.
35
20,
points of
20,
damage
20,
on that?
Okay.
Yes, yes. I was right.
As you connect
I have a computer
solidly
science degree.
with him, he is in a very compromised position after swinging his axe like that, and he left himself wide open. You run him through with your
Ew.
blade, and as you pull it back out, you see his innards being spilled onto the floor. He is in a hobbled state, standing on both legs, but they are shaking.
Oh, he's
He
up
is-
still?
He's still up.
I got bonus action attack. And
Okay.
I'm going to slash at one of those shaky legs.
All right.
Cut his Achilles.
15 plus 9.
Okay.
24.
24, yeah.
You slice at his thigh as he drops to a knee. You hear him audibly.
Oh.
Only 9 points of damage?
Okay. With your 9 points of damage, you were able to put him out of his misery.
Aw, I
Oh,
wanted to
man.
finish him off.
Sorry.
You got it last time.
Yeah.
As the bugbear falls motionless on the floor, the tavern falls quiet.
Do I see the grip? You didn't break free of her, right? Do I see like the grip like loosen on her pants now that the fight's over?
You would see that it's still
I motion.
Grip tightly.
I'm gonna lean down to where she is, and I'm gonna say in Draconic, "The fight is
What
over.
would you like to do?
If you would like to remain invisible for some time, I can leave it, or I can return you to visibility if you would like."
You don't hear or see anything in response.
I'll say, "Tap me on the leg whenever you're ready to turn back. Otherwise, it'll last until the end of the
Two
hour."
of you are dying.
And I'll
to
stand
speak
back
right
up.
now.
I'm like zooming. Close the door. Close the door.
Yeah, that's what I was doing next. Is
Yeah,
I was making
close it.
sure that we could. Can we like? Is there any mechanism to lock it
Okay.
or like barricade the door?
There is a barricade that drops in.
Yeah, but they didn't like what was going on, so.
Yeah,
Who?
I
Yeah,
want
but there
to-
might be more.
There's
already.
still people
He said there's 2 people in the room. Yeah.
I've been trying to get these people
Yeah.
out since we walked in here.
You see the fairy sort of like float themselves up above a table that they were hiding behind as the Yuan-Ti sort of like slithers up and looks at all of you.
Hi.
Are you mad?
We're the
Yes.
band.
We're the band.
Do you know what you've done?
Yes.
Um,
And
yeah,
we
no.
know
well,
that Thrallin's gonna come for us, but we're coming for him.
well, first
No.
off,
Dralland will come for us.
yeah.
We'll make
Fucking fools!
no. We'll make it to him before you have to worry about that. we
First
promise.
off, I didn't do this. He did it. And I point at you.
Oh. We're look,
before as he
I
says
am
this,
still going to make sure that the door.
Yeah.
Still checking on that.
I'm gonna reach down.
You're
Okay.
able to barricade.
I'm gonna spare the dying the bugbear, and I'll stand up and be like, "Now we want to interrogate people all of a sudden."
Okay. As you spare the dying, you see life sort of return to him as he. He's struggling to breathe, but he is alive.
Yeah. Do with him what you will.
I interrogate. Let's go.
I stab her in the chest. I say no.
do what you do.
Back alive. Back
Spare the
alive.
dying stabilizes him, but he's still unconscious.
Right.
0, yeah.
The Yuan-Ti stands
I'm gonna
there,
talk to the UNC at some point.
You can
looks
give him
around
your
towards-
good bear you got.
nah.
We don't want him up. He's gonna start fighting.
Yuan-Ti looks around towards the turtle owner of the tavern. Gebby, can we get rid of this mess?
Yeah, that's what I was. That's why I closed the door. I'm like, we gotta cover this up.
Help her take them up the stairs.
I look at Jazad. Help them.
You're not adding more to my to-do list as I was
I'm
going to
gonna
pick
pick
up one
up
of them.
I already
Dwarf.
did. It's right here.
Okay.
I'll pick up the door.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
I-
helping.
I want to go through their pockets.
I'll
Okay.
pick up the bugbear.
Make an investigation check.
It's Pirate Valoth.
I would like
Vala's
to
waiting by the
insight check
stairs
the
as we walk
Yuan-Ti
by.
and
You're like,
the
like,
other
let me
person-
inspect
Yeah.
it.
The fairy that was there too.
Yeah, okay. Insight check.
18.
With your 18, I will say that you're able to find
Oh no, it's not good.
between all of them,
I have a 14, 2 nat 20s.
you're able to find 30 gold.
nice.
You're also able to find on the bugbear a crumpled up bit of parchment that's been sweat through partially.
Thank God you didn't make that one in person.
Gross.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going on a run.
Some of the words are hard to read because the ink has spread. But what you can make out, this appears to be basically a set of orders from a Commander Zot in the area to keep the people of Rette in line.
Zot.
Addressed to a Captain Zahn.
Do you read that out loud?
Yes. It seems this Zot person would like. What was it? Zahn?
Zon.
Zhonn. Yeah.
Would like to. I'm assuming this is Zahn to have kept Rejit in line.
Do I like Alex? Would I know about like I'm aware of like what's happening, but
Mhm.
like I feel like because I like live like pretty far out of town, I'm not really like aware.
You're sort of,
Of, like-
an occasional visitor
Okay.
of Rette.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm
They,
just making sure
some
I
of the
don't
people
assume
might
stuff.
recognize your face, but you don't know these two individuals.
That's
very
cool.
well.
Yeah. I don't want to like assume anything. Okay.
What was your insight check?
You're the weird person who lives outside of town.
14.
Okay. The
I
Yuan-Ti,
turned it back to a 20. I was like, I don't remember the number.
the Yuan-Ti certainly seems worried about the fact that this may draw unwanted attention. And the fact that they know the bar owner so well makes you believe that there may be more going on here than meets the eye, but you're not positive as to what it is.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like very frank, and I'm just gonna be like, my name is Zumi. I am a visitor of the town regularly. I don't live in the town, but I live outside of the town. And I know what's been happening to you all. This man, not this man, but this man too, has to be stopped. They had to be stopped, and I know that you all tried, but they had too much power. They have more power, so we have to defeat them with more power. With power.
I kicked the bugbear on the ground. Not that much power. Like,
Well, okay. I mean, maybe not this one, but
Yeah.
but other ones.
There are many more like him,
in town?
and they
They're
are
like
going to
ants.
come for us.
Are they in town?
Yes, some of them.
Okay.
You have no idea what you've done. This place is important to us.
And they were
Yeah,
destroying it.
I get that.
Were they not destroying it?
It's all on fire though, so
Both of you make a persuasion
Can I
check.
just give him advantage?
So, well,
Can I,
yeah,
like,
but it was on
helping him?
fire.
Oh,
so great.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
He's already really strong.
Here, Dressad, just speak.
24.
What mistake did I make?
I think mine might be a. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a 4, but it's a 3.
What mistake did I make?
I got this one out.
What did I do wrong? Like, tell me.
Just help me get them up the stairs, and Gabby will. She'll show you.
Okay. Is this a
Oh, this is like an uprising thing.
is this a Soylent Green situation? Like,
How?
I don't follow.
Are you peeing in their grass?
I have an idea. No, I have an idea. Just FYI, I do have an idea. So I help him get them upstairs.
Okay. Everyone that's helping to move these bodies, make a strength check for me just to see how quickly you're able to do this.
No.
We'll say athletics.
Non
Yeah,
nat
it's
20.
Yeah, no, it's the dice that says no.
Yeah.
That's
Not the
new.
plus.
It's a 5
Okay.
Six.
with athletics. Yeah.
Takes
Drazad
hours.
hoists two of the bandits and carries them up the stairs.
We're like dragging them.
And looks
by their
behind
foot.
and like you guys
I
are
have
just
a
getting
-1.
getting them to the
Minus
base of the
2.
stairs. And
And then I'm digging through the pockets at the base of the stairs. I'm not even helping.
Drazad, I imagine you're probably like,
Why do they even
I'm
help?
gonna have to do all the work.
More to the to-do list for Dressad.
If I hear you sigh, I'm gonna say, well, you started it.
Gebby is just ahead of you. This frail old
Yeah, man, he's
turtle
just like a hothead.
unlocks the door that appears to be a storage room or maybe even just a waste closet. And as the door swings open, you see exactly that. It is a waste room. There is a large
Like a
wooden
toilet?
seat on the
Oh.
other side. And she motions for you to put them in there.
Stuff them in the hole.
Like a compost bin?
No, like a,
Or like a
porta
toilet.
potty. Like a porta potty.
Oh,
But
slay.
upstairs.
It goes down the side
I
of the
imagine
castle.
it goes.
Yeah, it does. You
there's-
know exactly what I'm describing,
what?
don't you?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
In the olden times, they
Yeah.
used to shit down the side of their castle.
Yeah.
That's what Alex is recreating here,
Period.
Yeah.
but with dead bodies.
But imagine we're on
climb.
a swamp
Yep.
too, so it could be
You
like
know
a
Yes, but like how
a
big?
composition.
So like, I mean, I feel like people would fall through this hole if we're shoving
No,
a
it's where
bugbear
you put
through.
your-
no, you flip the whole thing up. Like there's
There's a
There's a seat.
Oh, well,
There's
like,
a
okay,
lever.
okay. I was
Yeah.
like, guys, like this hole would swallow your.
It's like a
ass.
large
You have
rectangle.
to hover.
You can't sit.
You gotta hover.
It's like a large rectangle that's a
Fear.
couple. It's a couple of feet
Float.
deep and about 8 feet
Couple inches.
long.
Yeah.
So it's large enough if you flip it up.
Wait, so there's multiple holes? Like you could poop next to somebody?
Yeah.
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 Nice.
Which
in
also
old
used
times
to be an olden time thing.
It's like one of those
People would
troughs,
just
but for
regular
pooping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you have to since the hole's so big, you have to do like when you were a kid and your dad holds you over the edge.
Yeah.
You just hold your hand.
Yeah, poop
Can't
wasn't
say I've
shameful back
experienced
then.
that. But anyway,
Well,
uh,
I can't pee off the side of a boat.
Drazad, as you peer into this this wastewater beneath, you do see a bit of like stagnant, flowish. Like some of the water is kind of flowing and carrying out. And I guess you would throw them in, would you? Yeah.
Yeah.
real life self
Okay.
wants to vomit from this. I just had a lot of
As you
images.
throw them into this open sewer pipe, basically,
Am I carrying the bugbear?
Yeah. Also,
Right
I
now?
thought I
you
thought
are
we- I
not
thought
carrying
we
the
were
bugbear.
via
You carried two of the other
that's fine,
bandits.
okay.
But you begin offloading them, and as they hit water, there is a subtle splash that sort of echoes and carries with it a wealth of pungent smells as they are slowly floated downriver.
That is definitely not like the water we swim in Eretheos. We should not jump in there.
We'll speed things along and say that you're able to carry the
Yeah.
rest of them up and
That's a better
dispose of
idea
them.
than I had. I was thinking of like cooking them and serving them to the other bandits.
Oh, what?
Like the chili from
No!
South Park.
Oh God!
The chat was really gonna let you cook.
Yeah.
So as you return downstairs, you are greeted by Gebby and the fairy, who are making their way across the bar and repairing what they can. The fairy is casting prestidigitation on every surface, trying to clean up whatever blood spatter there may be.
I'll cast mending on anything that needs mending.
How long
Okay.
does this whole thing take?
This would have taken you, with your checks and Drazad doing most of the work there, probably about 15 minutes.
Naturally.
I'm curious when because I'm gonna hold concentration until it drops on invisibility, so I didn't know if she was visible or not.
Okay.
If we don't interrogate the bugbear, before I drop him in, I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on him to make sure he doesn't like float
Come
down
back
the river
alive.
and come back alive like 4 hours later or something.
I mean, you haven't dropped the bugbear yet. He's the last one to go. What are you guys doing? Do you want to do anything?
Cut his head off.
Hmm?
You just cut his head
That
off.
Oh
would be
my
good.
God!
I don't
no,
think,
we can.
No, I
we
don't think.
don't
I
have to
don't think,
desecrate this body.
I don't think he's gonna give us enough information.
I don't know if he.
I think this might be everything he knows, and I'll hold
Yeah.
up the letter that I got out of his pockets.
Oh, I see. Drazad did not see you sneaking around.
Yeah, you were working.
It-
I didn't want to bother you.
Pirate Valoth.
No,
Aye, aye.
battle off.
Is your hair tied back in a bun?
No, it's loose. Well, yes, but it's like loose.
Half up,
Loose and
half down.
flowy and
Okay.
cute.
I'd be like
The
mm.
bun's the paladin.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay. mhm.
The bun's the
and I'll,
Mhm.
and I'll pull out Lightbringer, and while I'm out, and just drop him down the hole.
Don't want to desecrate the body. What is that?
crushes his skull.
As you drop the bugbear, who is heavier than any of the others,
Oh,
Yeah.
you get.
I need you to
splashback.
make a con save.
No.
And a reflex save.
This is horrible.
This is where Drazad becomes the bad guy. Drazad turns
You
on the
haven't.
party
You,
in
s-
this
I think
moment.
you still have advantage from silvery barbs. How long does that last?
How pretty.
It's on the next attack roll, I think.
Or ability check, or is it just attack roll?
No.
You got
It has advantage on the
splashed,
next
dude.
attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
You got splashed.
Well, your ability check was athletics,
Oh.
Get fucked.
so take the first roll and tell me what it
No,
was.
don't take the first roll.
Take
He
the
has to.
20.
Get into the rolls and they all
There's a nat
suck.
20 in the
Burn
chat.
that nat 20, not to get poop
It's a
water on.
5.
As the putrid smell hits you, you are doubled over by the intoxicating waft.
Waft.
You are poisoned for the next hour.
Mm.
You cannot keep anything down.
I thought you were about to tell me I was gonna fall in.
I
No.
also thought that you were about to just be like drenched with poop. Like
Yeah.
I just thought it was
Like
about
a
to be
plunger
like
situation.
a tidal wave kind of thing where it's like glabunk.
And
Like,
after
oh,
you
no.
finish heaving, the room falls silent, and I need you to make a perception check.
Another
Yeah.
combat.
Nat 2025.
The water in your eyes.
Between the sounds of your heaving,
dark vision
you
now.
hear a whispered voice. Oi, Gabby. Gabby, what are you doing? Gabby, what's going on up there?
Which one's Gabby?
That is
Gabby
turtle.
is the
bartender. The turtle. Turtle.
And she's up there with him.
You are hearing this sound because you rolled so well from inside
Yeah.
Inside the.
the toilet. Gabby, is everything okay? You alive up there?
I don't recognize this voice.
I would say no. No roll necessary.
Okay, where is the snake woman and the fairy at?
They are still in the main room cleaning up.
Okay.
Cleaning.
Where are all of you?
So, like, you're upstairs, basically.
Yes, right. Yeah. Where are all of you? Are any of you upstairs with me?
I would have stayed upstairs with you, but like I'm not. I wasn't helping. Like I can't do shit.
Yeah.
Cool. Con save.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
That's fine.
Oh no! Don't get poopy water on you.
You got poopy water on you.
Poopy water.
You're poisoned too.
Oh no.
What is?
And I'll just
It's
make
also
one
a
for little
5.
girl as well. She also rolled terribly.
Oh my no.
Yeah,
god.
rolls in the chat.
Wait,
Thank God I
the
didn't
little
roll
girl
it.
takes the 14
The 14.
in the chat. Is that gonna save her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Havoc. You saved a little girl
Yeah,
from
no.
vomiting.
Yeah, she's not. I'm not letting that little girl get poisoned.
You are.
Yeah, sorry.
Zumi, you have the poison condition for the next hour. Along with Drazan.
Dang.
You're having trouble
Sucks.
focusing on anything.
Okay.
But yeah.
Man, my smartness is gone.
As I hear her calling for I would turn around and look at the innkeeper or barkeep and basically begin to like walk down the stairs as if nothing's going on. And then as I go to pass them, I would say freeze, and I'll cast command.
Ooh.
On Gabby, the turtle.
Yes.
Okay.
Shad's making no friends.
Wisdom.
Look in the toilet.
Wisdom save.
No. Yeah.
Well, we might be looking in the toilet.
Gabby
We're throwing
fails.
up in the toilet. That's
Okay.
for sure.
Gabby is. I mean, it's she's complying with you basically, so she stays stoic.
We see him cast a spell.
If you're up
What's
there.
going on?
No, we're not up there.
I'll holler at everybody to come upstairs. And as they do, who is talking to
Oh.
me from within the toilet?
Gabby is up there with you?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes.
Who is talking to me from within the toilet?
Make a. Are you trying to be intimidating here? I'm wondering.
No, I am very,
You know what? I feel like it would
Serious.
come across as intimidating.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
So make an
Just
intimidation
frozen.
check with
you
advantage.
literally
No,
pulled
that's
a
fine.
cop move.
No,
You were
no.
like, freeze! Who's in here?
I'm just super sketched out right now. 17.
What do you work for?
I did not work for anybody. Drazad works for himself.
No, you
Where
work
does
for
your
me.
allegiance lie?
My allegiance lies with the good of the people. So
Not
if you align
Not with Rollin.
with Thralland in any way,
Yes, we do not care for Thralland.
You see her think for a moment.
Where do your allegiance lie?
Quilana, it's okay. You can come up. And you hear sort of like a creaking as the first thing you see are two ears, very long ears, poke out over the top of the precipice of this stall.
Gross.
And
This is
as the rest of the creature emerges, you see a Harangon, a rabbit folk, with a bandana over their face and mouth.
okay. Sorry.
yeah.
Who are these people?
Who are you? And why did you just come out of there?
Yeah, why? Why are
I'm
you
Quilana.
Why are you hiding
Who are
in the
you?
toilet?
Who's Quilana?
That's
I'm
me.
Zumi. You ask who I am. I'm asking who you are. I'm Zumi.
Why are you here? Why are Thralland's men washing down the river?
I'll say I'll like unfreeze and I'll let
Drop it.
I'll go to keep saying Gabby, but
Gebby, yeah.
yeah, Gabby.
Gibby!
Shun. No,
Is this-
unshun.
A place of the rebellion?
Are you Are you the leader of the rebellion?
Don't really have a leader.
Are you currently leading?
So you're the mayor
Are
of
you
the
the de
rebellion.
facto? Yeah,
I'm helping.
the de facto.
helping?
Yeah, good job.
We're
Bravo.
helping. Maybe not the rebellion, but we're helping so that the rebellion doesn't have to be so rebellious anymore, but can instead just be people.
The Yuan-Ti circles around at this point and is, oh yes, they're helping. They dispatched Thralland's men. They'll
You're
come
welcome.
looking.
Yeah, doesn't that help?
We need to cover our tracks.
Thralland's men are ants. You have to kill every ant until you can get to the regular person.
Don't you think we've tried that?
Well,
Right.
we're trying to, still.
You have tried it. We
Where-
have not tried it.
Where's this Zot? Do y'all know where Zot is? Because it seems like he's the next person in the chain. And if we get rid of him,
Then he won't be sending anyone else.
yeah, he won't send anybody else.
Zat holds up in his Slayer's camp.
Slayer's camp.
Slayer.
A short walk north of here.
Okay.
A body of water they rest upon. He watches over many of the people he captured from our city.
Oh, is it on that like little beach part just above the city?
Yeah.
So, if we were to go there and free your people, then
Right. It seems like the logical next step is to go there, and then we make it.
the resistance would be stronger.
Perhaps you can try.
Did you not see what we did?
I mean, we can try.
Many more
Yeah, no, I
than
mean,
you
we're not
have
even
raised arms against these people and failed.
We're sick, but
And we
we're
didn't.
not tired.
We need to focus on survival.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
focus on survival. We'll focus on this.
You've made that very difficult.
No, we
You
are.
focus on survival. We'll focus on this.
We're
Zod.
already on
And
our way
then-
to Tarvosa
yeah.
to kill Thrallin. To be
Quilana,
clear,
at the very least, take them away from here.
You said, Flora, you said that you were Thrallin's niece, right?
Yes.
Did they hear that? Did they like react to that at all? Like,
I forgot that those people were in here. Fuck.
They were pretty panicked and there was a lot going on. I'm going to say that they didn't hear it, especially because
Great.
you were speaking directly to him.
Great.
Unless you wanted them to, in which case...
No.
Okay.
Just kidding. We're aligned with
Just-
Rollin.
just-
That's my family.
I know, I just wanted to tell the guy I was
We're about to have
killing.
family reunion.
Well, I mean,
love
like-
them.
that's Pops.
we told her and she didn't hate us.
You see the Harangon sort of like rub one of her ears, scratching at a tuft on her head.
Do you need a stick?
Listen, we're
She
going.
pulls the mask down. Well, I'll have to take you one at a time. I don't have much room on my little raft.
Oh.
Oh, we can fly over there.
I'm not so sure you should be walking the streets after what just happened.
No one knows it was us except for y'all.
Nothing happened.
That's up to you.
How would you? I mean, would you ferry us?
It's
We
it's
hide
also
until
up to
we're
you.
all
what?
there.
I tell you what, and I
It's
bring
up to me,
in
it's up to
all
you
the
too.
I bring in all the people from the bar. I'm like, they got so drunk that they went to go burn some more stuff and left.
They got so intoxicated
They
they went to
fell-
defecate together. They fell
down
in.
the toilet.
These men are fools, but
No, they
How-
are.
how-
they
I'm
follow
definitely
orders.
fools.
They are led by fear.
Yeah,
and
I'm saying that's going to be the story for now. Let us go. We'll go handle.
Worst case scenario, we make a bigger ruckus and everyone's focused on us over there, not us over
not
here.
the town.
But how would you get us there? Like, would one at a time we hide until we're all there and then we make our attack?
Well,
That seems complicated.
my little raft takes us to a small chamber underneath the settlement. You can hide out there for a time if you're planning on going up against the Slayer's camp, which, again, that's your choice. It might be a good place for you to hide out and make plans.
I mean, that would definitely be better.
Can we?
I am already poisoned. I can go down there. No problem. I'm used to the poop water.
It's not very
Circling
pleasant,
the
no.
toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going?
I think probably to make... Okay, so nobody likely saw us come into this building because...
I wouldn't be so sure about that. He did say there were people looking at us on the street.
But they were also going into their homes.
And
All-
keeping eyes on you.
Though I did... Maybe
definitely saw
make
us come
the
into
sound
this
of
building.
thunder that could be heard up to 300 feet away.
They definitely saw us come into this building.
I would like to
Oh.
show
Do we
go in
Velvet
guns
to the little
blazing,
girl.
or do
I
we
don't
go in
really know if
sneakily?
She can understand it. She hasn't responded to
You also
anything
can't see
yet.
her, but
Yeah. But like, I just want to ask her, like, do you need to stay here? Is this where you're from? Like, are you coming with us? It's gonna get more and more dangerous.
I'll drop
you
it.
feel her grip tighten. And she wants to
I don't
stay
know,
with you.
Drazad. Are we going in guns blazing?
I am upset with you today for some reason, Odd.
That was quite out of character for you, Drazad, to
Maybe
be
we
frank.
should make a plan.
They were bad people.
No, I agree with it.
The last time I
As-
let bad
Usually
people
you're the
live,
one
they
telling us
As
to
your
calm
troop
down.
discusses this, you hear a loud pounding on the door downstairs.
Uh-oh.
And as
We're gonna go.
your
quick.
companion's gazes turn shocked, looking down the stairs from which you came, we are going to go to break.
Nice.
and we will be back in about 10 minutes. Guys, don't go anywhere.
Don't go nowhere.
When we get back, there will be some fun little surprises on the other end.
Oh,
We'll be right back. Bye.
Okay, I know you said you wanted me to help you, but I have.
Oh, terribly sorry. I didn't know anyone would be here while the stream was running. Give me a moment to tidy up. It's much better. Well, while you're here, we might as well take a moment to thank all of our members for supporting the channel and bringing this stream to life. A huge thanks to Tides of Mo, Brett Venable, Tabletop Beard, Grim Reaper, Atmos Seeker, Justinian of Darkport, Angel Jobert, One-Eyed Goat 90, Corey of Darkport, Angel of Darkport, Dravian, Anthony Pace, Drazadi, Memebot 69,000, Leodus Kyron, Itsy Bitsy Spider, Liminal Entity, Max Smith, Jason 96, Eric K, Alejandro Pena, Whiskey Papa, Juan Alva, Lucky Boy, Come and Get It Gaming, David J. Jr., GFPELZ, ML, Tootin 103, Michael Crow, Lil Tired, Ian McCart, Victor Daniel Gomez, Aaron B, Ninja King 365, Chewy, Ivan Otero, Professor Fable, Patrick Dolman, Lynx, Debs, Zebak Longfang, Matthias Vargas, Big Nay, Mark Davies, No Name, Carolyn Mesko, Luart, Jesse's Brick Galaxy, John Shearer, Dank Pickle, Angry Viking, Eddie, James Cashman, Vince Harlow, Mars Hunter, Kyle Kilmer, Saint Ferret, David Gron, Monarchy, Charlie Gardner, Devin Beard, Havoc, The Pizzo, Landy, Everett McMahon, Moongoose McQueen, and Leodos Race. You know, members get tons of unique benefits as well, like these weekly shoutouts and emojis that they can use in the stream chat, and a heaping helping of chaos points that can be used to, well, perhaps it's better to show you.
The most exciting feature for our live streams has come to YouTube. You can now roll dice live to help us in our adventures by using chaos that's built up by watching and interacting with the stream. All you need to do is keep an eye out for earning instructions that appear on our stream, and then spend those points by typing in the commands that correspond to the dice you'd like to roll. This feature is always available, no matter what campaign we're playing in, so be sure to hop in and help out our players because, well, they're gonna need it.
Thank you, you're all too kind, and the drinks are on me tonight! Ha 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 ha! Oh, you must not have enabled gifted memberships! Let me show you how. Ha 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 ha! What you'll want to do is make your way over to our channel page and then add /allow_gifts. From there, you can turn on the toggle for free stuff and join in the chaos. Ha 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 ha! Now for my next tune, a little ditty about a dead necromancer named Pinky.
Hello, Drazad here. Oh my god, you have got to come check out all of our wares. We have so many different things. Help support the stream and get yourself some new magic items as well over at the Constructed Chaos store.
Greetings to all my bearded brothers out there. I'm Alex, also known as Constructed Chaos on YouTube, and I'm here today to tell you a little bit about my friends over at Tabletop Beard. This family-owned beard oil company is run by three brothers that have combined two great loves of mine: tabletop RPGs and beard care. And it makes a lot of sense because, as I'm sure many of you know, growing and maintaining a healthy beard can be an adventure all its own. I started my quest back before I was even on YouTube, and I guess you could say I was stuck at level 1 for a while, constantly itching my way through life with a wild and unkempt beard and just trusting hairspray and regular shampoo to get the job done. Believe me, I was rolling nat 1s on just about every charisma check I made at that point. But eventually I started trying various beard care products like oils, butters, and balms, and I found some that worked well enough, but none of them really tied into my backstory. Not to mention my wife was constantly complaining about the smell. Then I was put on to the products from Tabletop Beard, and let me tell you, it was a match made in heaven. Or hell, depending on what kind of flavor you prefer. These guys use a premium oil blend of meadow foam seed, rosehip, golden jojoba, argan, avocado, and sunflower oils to create the most high quality product that contains no cheap filler or artificial oils that you typically want to steer clear of. And each scent has been expertly crafted and matched to a familiar TTRPG style, so you know exactly the kinds of vibes you're putting out without the scents being too mundane or too overpowering. To top it off, all their products, oils, butters, and balms are made in small batches, so the quality control is top-notch, and so is the customer service. They're always looking for new ways to meet and exceed customer needs, and I've even heard that they have some new ideas cooking up behind the scenes. So consider this your session 0 and take some time to check out Tabletop Beard today. Truly, they're the only starting equipment that you need for your own successful beard care journey. Bear Dritz here, letting you in on a little-known ranger secret that'll keep you satiated in the wild, even when you have no rations left. Ew, not that. I'm talking about subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon. It's easy to miss the signs of a stream going live if you're not prepared. So make sure to do that and... What was that? Hold it right there, adventurer. We're looking for some deviants that refuse to like this video while they're still watching. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this heinous crime, would you? Well then, as you were, but stay out of trouble.
In a world of darkness exists Geramentum, a beacon of hope in the realm of Terra. Our heroes, all with unique pasts, live here and are connected by a common destiny to protect the dream. Welcome to Darkeport, an actual play production company. Our inaugural dark fantasy D&D campaign, Gold, Green, and Red, is inspired by the lived experience of War Medic and GM Angel Gamble. Subscribe to us now on YouTube. Live episodes stream every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central.
It appeared out of thin air when they found it, as if by the will of the plains themselves. A curious and mysterious bauble that has turned up time and time again throughout the ages. Some have studied it all their lives, hoping to unravel its uniquely fascinating magical properties. Many more have used its power for their own, though all falling victim to fate in the end. Now, it calls to you. By chance, by destiny, by desire, it matters not. It calls to you, and it calls to be cast from your palm, so that it might deliver unto you the unknown wonders held within.
How much longer are they going to... excuse me. Are they still not back? Wait there just a moment. I'll fetch them for you. little chaos gremlins. You have people waiting, you know!
Welcome back, friends.
Hello.
I hope you enjoyed the break, and I hope you enjoyed a couple of new little ads that we put in there. I had fun making those today, so I hope you enjoyed them too.
No.
No barking. No barking.
She got stuck on the curtain anyway. Luna?
We now rejoin the 5 of you, the little elven girl,
Can't.
and the 3 individuals that you've just met, as a loud pounding has been heard at the door. What would you all like to do?
She's still invisible, right?
She is.
Okay.
She's got. It's an hour long, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that question was directed at me. I was
So
already
I think
looking at my
I-
spells that I have to see what I was going to do to the people pounding.
She's got maybe like 30 minutes left.
I
halfway done.
motioned to the people, like the turtle one. I'm like, go open the door. I'm gonna start playing on the stage, and I suggest all of us sit around the table.
Is there another
Are we slipping out
exit
of
door?
Here? No, we got to take care of these people.
You tell me.
I'm going to ask.
No, we got to take care of
Gabby,
these people.
would you like us to leave, or would you like us to try to blend in?
No, we gotta take care of these people.
Blend in. There's not nearly enough time to evacuate you. Just take a seat, and I'll get some drinks for you.
Yep. I'm gonna go up on
We're
stage and start
downstairs
playing.
now. We're not. We're no.
You're
longer
rushing
near the
down.
room.
We're rushing
Okay.
down.
Okay, so
we're rushing down.
downstairs, there's only one entrance, one exit, or is there another door?
Aside from the toilet, there's only one entrance,
Sweet.
one exit.
Yeah.
And as you go downstairs, you hear a more intense knocking. As you hear from the other side, everything okay in there? We heard some loud noises.
Oh, I'm gonna, the table closest by the door, I'm gonna put it on its side, and lay like I'm passed out.
Like you're drunk.
Yeah.
Okay. I need everyone who is visible, which I believe is everyone,
Except for the little girl.
except the little girl, to make a performance check.
I'll tell everybody to act like I threw up and passed out and call some-
Oh, a nat 24, a 32.
Oh, holy shit.
I'm going to lucky
You
that.
guys might get carried.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Nice.
Does it help them with theirs or?
11.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
18. With thanks to Lucky. I have to find my Lucky to get rid of
The
it.
brain cell
Okay.
wins.
As
Yeah, one brain cell
as
together.
a turtle reaches the door
24.
and looks to all of you to make sure everyone's in place, she unbars the door, opens it wide. Yes, sorry, we had a couple of rowdy patrons, but it appears that he's passed out for now. Wasn't Zahn in there? I heard him go there earlier. He was there with some of his men. Is he coming, causing any ruckus for you? He came and went. He left a little while ago. Said something about orders from Zot. Let's see if he believes that. I'm gonna roll for it.
Oh no.
He peers in and looks at all of you. And as he kind of gets a glance at Flora, what are you doing in particular?
Rolling a dice.
Rolling a dice?
1
No.
second.
Yeah, she's moderating right now.
Is that another nat 20?
I don't know. Is it?
I can't see.
Oh my god.
Is
Grit!
it?
It's another one from Grim. Grim, what did you do?
figured it out.
What did you do?
Oh my god.
Something's not right. But we're okay with it. But something's not right.
I don't trust you, Grim.
Hey, if anybody sees Grim rolling, roll at the same time.
We're just gonna make it harder. That's all it needs to be. Oh my god. Grim, well
Wow.
done, man. I can't believe you are on such a roll.
It's funny. It's really nice, but it's also having an adverse effect because like none of us want to touch it because they're nat 20s. We're like, we want to save them for like a good.
But we have so many.
We have 3 of them.
What did you ask me?
What are you doing in your performance in the bar?
What is that?
Like what are you trying to portray as a drunk person, as a
I'm just trying to. I'm just chilling,
okay?
sitting at a table with my little tinker that I'm just kind of observing. Observing the others that are performing better than I.
As the lizard man sort of peers around the turtle at the doorway, he kind of eyes you. His narrow eyes grow even narrower, and as you make eye contact with him, you think to take a quick sip. make a con save. Relatively low DC.
What'd you roll on your performance check?
11.
That's why he's eyeing you.
Yeah,
22.
I mean,
With your
No,
22,
no.
you
I'm
chug
curious.
about half the tankard, and you slam it
You're
back
also
down.
poisoned.
And I'm gonna
Let out,
Oops,
let
all
out a
poison.
belch,
Yeah.
and then you kind of blink as you recompose yourself. And by the time you bring your eyes back up to the lizard man, he's already looking back towards Gebby. Well, I may stop back in later for a drink myself. It looks like things are pretty even keel here.
Am I still throwing up? Are we still throwing up?
You're not throwing
You're
it up.
poisoned.
Y'all are just
You're poisoned,
poison.
but it plays as maybe being drunk.
Oh, perfect.
So
That's-
it works
yeah.
well, especially in your case.
Yeah. You're
Just
the-
do me a favor, Gebby. Keep this door unlocked. Don't need you little people just getting together and talking about things now, do we? You know what happened last time?
how big is this guy?
What happened last time?
He's pretty slender, pretty frail. You say that?
Yeah.
The brain cell is on fire tonight.
I can tell you had a couple of drinks, little lady. What happened last time is they thought they might rise up against us, Thrallin's men, led by the fearless Zot. They failed, is what happened. And now they're held in the...
They're held in
Let
the
me,
way.
let me,
Can we see people behind him?
yeah, is he by himself?
Make a
Like through the
perception
door?
check.
Yeah.
Where? Sorry.
I'm like,
Sorry.
so
you
fun.
where's?
don't wait. I want to interrupt you.
Okay.
If I
Mike.
want to
Mike.
interrupt
10.
you, Flora.
10.
Talking on this
You
side.
can't really see. The door's
Just
not
one
open wide
last
enough.
Question.
I want.
Go.
Yeah, I mean, if you're yelling it out, I just wanted to see
yeah,
that.
I would be like, come in here. Don't wait till later. Get your drink now.
I have things to do, unfortunately. But I'll be making the rounds back.
Where are they held again? You said something.
Make a persuasion
Oh my God.
check with
Oh my
disadvantage.
God.
I love it.
I couldn't tell.
Do it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be as suspicious if you didn't invite them in for a beer. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Not 20.
Yeah.
28.
They're being pressed for information at the Slayer's camp. At Zot's behest, he's a gracious host.
Oh, I bet he is. I've heard wonderful things about him.
I'll take you there sometime if you're so eager.
Yeah. I love
We
it.
all just get captured, and that's how we get there.
Fine.
How do you get there?
You follow me. And he steps in and begins to walk towards you. Gebby brings it. Sir, she's had a few too many drinks. She doesn't mean what she's saying. We're gonna take care of her, keep her mouth shut, and keep her pliable, complacent for Lord Zot.
I will be complacent for Lord Zod.
Well then, if you're still here when I come back for my drink, we'll see about that. Gebby, you've earned enough favors with me. Just keep giving me those drinks for free.
You don't even favor drinks?
Why would I?
I throw up.
Everything here
I
is
throw up.
ours.
Yes. Roll for vomit.
Even
did.
you.
That's where you're wrong, my friend.
I message Flora and I say, shut the
I
hell up,
prepare an
Flora.
action.
I prepared action.
What's the action?
Oh my god.
And what's the trigger?
If she does something, I'm gonna throw some spears.
Can I be
Like I
Can I be
start
ready
banging
to-
my drum, and then you see the energy start.
Can I also prepare to teleport to the door and shut it? Should things
I'm not trying to
start?
start a fight.
I just should things
I know.
start.
Oh, yeah, we don't know that.
Listen,
Like I'm a snipe this dude from across the bar.
I'm just being a drunk patron.
As
of this
his
bar.
his sort of sarcastic smile curls into a sort of menacing scowl, you hear from behind him, Laura, let's go. We have matters to tend to.
Bye, Laura. See you later.
You better hope you don't. And he turns around, slams the double doors behind him with both hands as he exits.
I'm gonna turn around and just look at the
He
party.
just said to keep the doors open.
He said unlocked.
I was say.
Unbarred.
Right.
And as the room goes silent, you wait as you hear the footsteps trudging off.
I want to turn to the party and be like, so what if I just get myself captured?
You can do that.
You guys could come.
Are you a fucking fool?
Me.
We also don't know what they're gonna take from you. You might not have any of your equipment.
I'll just leave it.
They'll take everything. They'll take all of your equipment.
We could just sneakily follow him now that.
Quilana, get them out of here. I don't know how much longer we can keep this facade. And
Yeah.
Quilana sort of...
Yeah, let's go.
We do have to go through the toilet.
If you would,
Yes,
we do.
please follow me. You're
Is there
maybe
another
causing
way?
me a bit of trouble.
Is there another way?
Not without exposing yourself to the people outside. I would much rather you come this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap something around my face, like
Oh,
cover my
I'm sorry.
nose.
She said expose yourself. I was like, start taking my shirt off.
No, they're all just basically doing like one of these.
Yeah, well, I'll get a piece of cloth.
Those men, they're everywhere, and they're looking for any reason to start a fight.
Yeah.
We're doing our best to lay low, and if you attract too much attention, we could have another bloody...
How many of them
conflict on our
are
hands.
here, and how many of them are over there?
At the camp.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
It
How
sounds
many are
like they
here?
took some prisoners.
Yeah, we need to go free those prisoners.
Yeah.
Here, any number between 20 and 30 men on a given day.
Could you
It's-
protect yourselves until we get back? Because if they see fighting, they either might run to help or they might run to take captives.
Word doesn't travel very fast, and I think we may be able to hold them off if you're really going to take a shot at the Slayers camp.
We're not gonna take a shot. We're gonna take the Slayers camp.
I'm thinking a little burn it to the ground.
Yeah, because
Like-
it's not gonna be a
Little-
Slayers camp anymore.
Yeah, a little quick
I'm
throw
feeling very
crow.
much like Rosalie in Twilight. Where
Ooh,
when she
more Twilight.
goes to get revenge, he knows she's
Yeah,
coming.
let's do it.
That's where I want Thrallin to know that I'm coming for him.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna kill everyone in my path.
Except
Okay.
for one guy to let him know. Yeah.
Somebody has to know.
You're the guy.
What happened to everybody down there?
Yeah.
So Flora is like,
Thrallin, I'm
I
here!
want him to know.
Who are you?
Who are you?
she's first of all back in her hometown, which she hasn't been in for a very long time, and second of all,
Is
she
this
wants-
your
she-
hometown?
No, well,
Oh, home. Yeah.
Land.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm ready to kill.
I was just making sure because there might be... I don't know how far it is and if you can see it from where we are here, but
Just got it.
I would hate for us to not get back in time to be able to protect you from... But it's best to take it now before they realize something's up.
We've all got friends being held there.
Okay.
Those of us who weren't lucky enough to escape being captured. Whatever danger you bring us, as long as you're set on saving them, I think it's a good cause.
Okay. Off we go then.
Yeah. Let's go.
I guess we go back into the toilet.
Cover my mouth.
Yeah, and then...
Is it nighttime right now?
It is dark.
So do we... Weird question. Oh no, it's a bar. People are going to come upstairs. Never mind, let's go to the toilet.
Okay.
I suddenly need to poop. Not me. It's
So
a
gross.
One after another, you guys take turns descending a set of stairs that are to the side of the toilet opening. So they're clean-ish.
Okay.
You reach a small skiff, and the Harangon grips a long pole and begins to push you through very quietly, very slowly, very methodically through the shallows, leading towards a small opening, sort of an archway underneath one of these bridge-like pillars, where there is some dry land, mostly mud, sort of caked up atop itself. You see a number of other individuals down there, some of them huddled around a table, discussing whatever plans these fine folk may have for retaking their city, or, as they said, just surviving. Eventually, all of you arrive in this place, and
I thought that her float could only take one of us at a time?
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually.
Like I said, one at a
we'll
time.
arrive.
It's going
Yeah,
back and forth.
yeah.
Oh.
Eventually, all of you
I
are
see.
there.
I would suggest that Zumi and the girl go first, just so that the invisibility lasts
that.
as long as possible.
Okay. Everyone that isn't poisoned already, I will have you make a con save.
Even with our face mask coverings?
You are in the thick of it.
Into the thick of it?
I knew it. I was waiting.
Into the thick of shit.
Yeah, yeah. We didn't harmonize, Sam.
What am I rolling?
Yeah, I can't.
Con
So,
12.
15.
I'm poisoned.
17.
You all save, actually.
Woo!
Sick.
Y'all just suck.
It's a 5. That's what it is. We just keep getting it.
It's a 10, but yeah.
The fact that you think it's 5 because you've rolled that low.
As Quilana draws her skiff to a close and you all step out onto the shoreline, some of you have been waiting long enough. Your feet have sunken into the muck a bit, and it threatens to steal a shoe every time you reposition or resettle your weight.
No, I was trying to not hit.
Quilana, I have to get back before I'm missed, but I'll come back in about an hour if you're needing to go
stay
somewhere.
here?
Well, for me, I mean, the bandits obviously get here somehow, right? So, like, are there, like, other rafts, things that the bad guys are taking to get here into the city? Like, obviously, her ship is not the only way to get to where we are right now, right?
No, this is not where you are.
Oh, I thought we were here.
You're not seeing
Poop
this.
land.
You are underneath.
I thought she was ferrying us underneath this.
No.
Oh.
We're in the stream of poo.
Yeah, you guys are still in Rejette. You're underneath Rejette in one of these pillars on solid land. There is a small network of stagnant water that she is ferrying through. And even like in the moonlight, as you look out across this expanse, you can see shafts of light where there are openings into this stagnant area from Rejette above. But this appears to be the only boat.
So did she ferry us to Slaughter Island?
That's what I just asked,
No.
and he said no. So we're like just on the outskirts of town, basically,
You're underneath the town.
underneath the town.
Got it.
So how far is she taking
How do we
us?
get to the island?
She was saying she's coming back
They're
in about
not-
an hour.
They're not on the island.
They told you that they could take you here as a place to hide out until you're ready to do what you need to do.
Yeah, so we're hiding right now. Then they're coming back in an hour.
Coming back in an hour to take us the rest of the way? Is that
Just
what
to
you're
take us
saying?
out back onto land.
Correct.
Back up to go out.
We're
I'm
under,
sorry.
we gotta
Yeah,
get
I'm
I'm
thrown
lost.
because I totally thought she was taking us under here, and now I don't understand anything.
That's the downside to having to set things up on break.
Well, no. I mean, even when you explained it before, when she said underneath, I thought it was underneath this.
What you're looking at is the Slayer's camp. There,
Yeah.
solved.
I know.
We're not there yet.
I know. I
Yeah.
thought she was taking us there.
Yeah, no, she's not.
Okay.
So we're just hiding out under this.
Correct.
Yeah, kind of until things like calm down is what they
So
were saying.
can we take a short rest?
You certainly can. I mean, you have an hour here, and as Quilana begins to ferry her boat back away
Do you
from
need
this
heal?
small patch of muck, you see a couple of other
I'm gonna get it right
individuals.
back.
In particular, you see a satyr who is in modest clothes, and a grung who is in a loincloth, a
There's
red
more
spotted
people.
grung.
More people here.
Yeah.
I'll ask before the woman leaves. I'll ask her if they're part of the rebellion as well.
They are. They're close friends of ours. Just about anyone in the settlement is going to be for taking it back. This is our home. But these are the people that have been most active, we'll say.
So we'll wait here. You'll be back in about an hour.
I'll be back in about an hour if you need to ferry back. I just figure you might want to lay low for a bit and compose yourselves. What you're aiming to do is not a small undertaking.
Is there a sneaky way into their camp?
Their camp is heavily fortified and it's on the water. You'll need to either approach by boat or you'll need to swim under the surface. Perhaps that's the best way, but there's not many people that can hold their breath that long.
If we approach by boat, are they gonna know?
Oh, absolutely. The visibility is quite clear in that area, especially after the fires.
Wait.
Can you make us some cloud cover and we go get the ship?
We all have
Rings of swimming.
We all have
The breathing
rebreathers.
apparatuses too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
We have rebreathers.
We can swim there.
I
have-
water breathing.
Oh.
Spell.
And you can cast that
Yeah.
on yourself and someone
Yeah, I
else?
can cast it on multiple people.
Yeah,
That's
so
all
Oh,
you,
yeah.
well, you can cast it on yourself and the little girl.
Well, I have
Oh,
a,
yeah.
I have a ring of
Ooh.
swimming and a water breather.
Yeah, well,
How far-
I have
how
Alter
far
Self.
is the island
I
from
can-
here?
I can breathe underwater too.
So
If
we
you
can
travel by
naturally-
land to get to the Slayer's camp, you can reach a small dock that'll take you there. It's only about 30 minutes from here.
Okay. And then from there, how far is the boat ride?
Well, the skiff it'll take you straight to him. Maybe 5 minutes until you get into the depths
so
of the
it's not
Slayer's
that
camp.
far. Like
Well,
you
we
can
could-
see it from the dock. Right?
You can see it from the dock.
We could
Yeah.
definitely swim there.
So we can get there and then go on the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Full Ocean's 11 or something.
Really, I have to be going. But
Okay. bye.
best of luck to you. I'll see you in an
We're
hour.
not going to be here in an hour. We're going.
She looks down at the icky water beneath her. Suit yourself.
Well, are you going to take us to the dock? Because we'll do that.
I thought we could walk out from here.
No.
Oh.
No, it's like only by.
we are on
Yeah.
like
Raft,
a land of
essentially.
non-poop in a sea of poop.
We're going to wait here for an hour, take a
Okay.
short rest. She's going to come back and then ferry us to
Got
the
it,
dock,
got it.
and then we'll swim
Yeah.
to
Okay.
there.
Okay.
She starts pushing herself away, and as she does, the wake sort of laps up against the muck that you now stand in. And almost in response, you see a small grung sort of clambering across the wall as he cranes his neck to look at you. What are you doing?
Hello, we're Flora. We're here to help you take your city back.
Here's all the help we can get. How are you gonna do that?
We're gonna go to the
We're going to go get your
camp
people
and we're
back.
gonna take it back. We've
Well,
heard that Zon is the leader.
Commander Zot.
Yeah, we're
He's strong.
yeah, we're gonna take him out.
We are stronger. It is okay.
I hope you are. The last people that tried, they're either captured or dead.
Pretty sure they're captured.
We will not end up the same way.
They kind of admitted to us that they were captured, so I think
I do
hopefully
know
we
they
can let
keep
your people.
some of them prisoner. If you've got a way to free them, it might be a good way to get some allies on your side.
That'll yeah, that's the plan.
We've at least mapped out their camp.
Oh.
Okay.
Camp.
Yeah.
And she sort of like hops along the muck, occasionally sort of like flicking off her webbed appendages. You get to the table and you can see outstretched before you a layout of the camp, which is this. You can see it on the map.
Yeah.
I'll
Yep.
go ahead and pull up our
Yes.
combat.
The first thing I point out, I'm like, what is this?
It's a poop shoot.
That's an alarm.
Oh.
If they see you, the people waiting on the wood parts,
Yeah.
they'll sound the alarm and you'll have a lot more resistance.
Does
Last
it
time we
call-
tried to attack, we sent someone to try to take out that person. It didn't work.
Is there? Does it call in the people from around the area?
Well, what you're seeing, this big building in the back,
Yeah.
that's the barracks. It's also the where the prisoners are held.
Okay.
So there's a
Don't-
lot of men in there that
don't
would be
blow it up.
In
sleeping.
here?
Yeah.
They're going to be sleeping, you said.
They would be sleeping,
Yes,
but
no.
they hear that horn and they're gonna come running out at you.
So
Gotcha.
then we take the horn out first. Or one of us takes
Thinking.
the horn out.
I got that.
Aside from that, you may want to watch out for Zot. He can breathe underwater, and so he takes frequent swims around the way.
Mm,
Whoa.
it's
So
good to
then
know.
we will have to be
What is
careful.
that?
Yeah.
He's a turtle.
Okay.
Ew.
He's a pretty nasty guy.
I thought turtles were usually nice people.
Well, some of them. He's got very strong jaws, and well, he's not nice.
Hmm.
He's not like the other ones.
Anything else you can tell us about the camp?
Well, what do you think here? What are you gonna do?
How many people usually guard the horn?
Last time we tried, there was just one guy on watch, but they have archers lined all along the docks.
When the guys, when she says, "What are you going to do?" I want to insight check that. Is she prying?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's foam from the things that you read.
Oh. Oh,
There's
man.
still 2 nat 20s in the chart.
She seems honest. I mean, she is in the rebel hold here. I mean, it's not anything to revel at, but you'd imagine that if she was some sort of informant for Zod,
Yes, that's what I'm looking.
they would have weeded this out already.
Okay. All right.
They certainly wouldn't allow them to have plans of their.
Yeah. We are going to. We're gonna come by sea. From the sea.
Okay. Well, it's a lake.
Yeah,
But-
we got our ways.
We'll come by the water. How about that?
Yeah.
Well, so just be careful. You don't want Zot to find you. Then you'll literally be dead in the water.
Ha ha!
Not unless we
Sorry,
kill
I know
him
the
first.
joke, but it's not very funny.
Laughing. So funny.
What creatures weigh? Do you know what species weigh more than a turtle? would?
Duck. No, just kidding.
A turtle?
Burn the
A
witch.
whale?
Well, maybe a smaller creature, a non-sea-faring one.
Elephant?
You mean a Luxodon?
Yeah.
Well, preferably one that can't talk, so maybe an elephant.
I heard their knees been back.
I heard that's just a myth.
How long do we think the swim is? Like, did we ask that? Like,
5 minutes.
Yeah, they said it.
From the docks, it's not
very
very
quick.
far, but if you're gonna stay underwater the whole way, that's really hard.
We got.
I don't think I could do it.
We have
We can do it.
contingencies.
we can. We've got
I
ways.
would go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
If
do
you
I.
feel like fighting, you can come with us.
I think I've seen you around town.
You have.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've been around town. I don't know if you have, but yeah, I've been around town.
Zoomlana?
Zoomy, yeah.
Was it Zoomlana or Zoomlana?
It's Zoomlan. I
Zoomlana?
don't know what. It's my name's Zoom.
Just making a joke.
I know. You can just call me Zoomy. It's okay.
Okay. Well, Zoomy, that's great. You have magic. Just, again,
wanna
be
fight?
careful.
You want to fight?
Not me, but do you want to fight with us?
Even if you get
You want to
past,
fight? Yeah, I'll fucking show you my
Come on,
spell.
let's go.
even if you get past all the docks here, you're definitely gonna have to storm the castle, so to speak.
Yeah.
Our intel says that the prisoners are held at the bottom part of that rounded structure.
Okay.
The second floor is the main part of the barracks.
Got
So
it.
you make too much noise going in, you're gonna have a lot of people down there trying to hurt you.
So
But
we
if you
killed them
can
all
get
before
if
they
you
can
can
wake
get
up.
in there without them knowing, and you open that gate, we're gonna have a lot of friends.
Thanks, Meatwad.
Oh. Oh my god.
What?
Not have not.
You just
thought about-
remembered Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I was like,
is a thing.
what are they talking about?
Yeah.
And then it
Rad. Oh yeah.
came crashing down like a wave.
Oh, go ahead.
no,
you had a
you're
question.
good.
How many times have we done that? Like,
My brain just says
Some of
to
it.
try to like
Yeah.
figure out something else to say real quick.
What was your plan the first time that you attacked?
The first time was not very long after the revolt. It was a couple of days ago. We really just thought if we hit them fast after they were trying to recover from that attack, we might be able to catch them unawares, but they were ready. We were mainly trying to get the guy at the horn, but we failed him. He plummeted into the water, made a bunch of noise. I went sideways.
How many of them are aquatic beings like Zot
Um,
and yourself?
It's hard to know with any given patrol, but maybe 3 or 4 of them.
Out of
On the night watch, I'd say at least 10.
How many total guys?
take out the bridge.
Oh, probably something in the ballpark of 40, 50 men.
Okay.
Drazad has an odd question. Did you get close to the horn at all to see what it was made of?
Wait, what do you mean when you said somebody tried and they didn't?
The person that did was struck down pretty quickly. I didn't see myself, but it looks like it might be made of stone.
Stone.
Wow.
We're just trying to figure out how we can.
Drazad is
Take it down.
strategizing.
Just be careful. I mean, anything you blow up there is going to fall in the water, and that's going to make just as much noise.
I wasn't trying to blow it up. I was trying to clog it.
If
That's not a bad idea.
if I disguise myself as somebody, like on our way there, so it can last a while, and I can cast other spells too. But like if I disguise myself as somebody, I've seen
Sure.
a couple of people, and I've like
Oh.
named the people.
What about home do we just flush down the toilet?
Should be Bugbear dude, Zon? Should be Zon or Laura or the person behind Laura.
That's actually a pretty good idea. We don't usually have magic at our disposal, but if we can.
I have some, a lot.
Well, I will say this. What I have heard of Zot, he's a pretty astute commander.
Hey.
He's gonna know if somebody's coming back before they're supposed to be done with the watch. But
So do
you might be
do
able
you
to cause
know
some
about-
confusion.
Do you know about like their like how much do you know about their shifts?
It's only been a couple of days since our last attack.
Oh, okay.
I know that they're a bit short-staffed in the evening, but that's just as far as who we can see on the docks.
Okay. That's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll think about it.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. That's why I'm gonna try it.
No. Is there anything that we can help you with?
So far, you are already doing
I
great.
would hate to send you into your deaths and only just met you.
I mean, if we die, we die.
If
you know,
if that horn
people
does get
die.
sound and people start attacking here, protect the people here.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll do our best.
Bring them down here.
What's left of us?
Bring them down
There's
here.
a house.
Okay.
There's a house about, and I'm gonna try to explain where Zumi's house is. Might be a good place to escape to should things go south.
But
Make
not for
a
long.
survival check.
But they know where Zumi's house is because they.
Yeah.
She comes here. I don't know if they've ever been there though.
Well,
No, they
that
were
one
in-
guy was
yeah.
there, but he was on
Oh.
patrol according to the
Yeah,
note
it
you
didn't
pulled.
feel like they like knew my home. It felt like they just were like.
They stumbled upon it.
Survival 20 something 21.
21.
Might be a good place to head out if we've
Yeah,
got
sorry about that.
somebody that needs protecting. But it's only one house. There's still quite a few of us.
Got something for the horn.
Yeah.
So then, sounds like, to me, need an answer for the horn,
Got that.
need a way to free the people inside, and might have a way in with a disguise?
Yep.
Maybe?
Okay. That is possible. Do we want to talk about our plans right now and get them together?
Well, I have Alta Self.
I have disguise self, and I also have silence. I can cast on the horn. Lasts for 10 minutes.
I could potentially become Zot, but I don't know what it looks like.
I can.
I can also cast silence. That is a good idea.
I can summon.
And like actually physically become Zot and swim
I
and
can
breathe like
summon a
him too.
fae that can cast darkness.
We could also. So Drazad was thinking, you have ice. You have ice magic, correct?
Ice baby.
Nice,
Right.
nice, baby.
No babies.
So we
Well, you kind of do. You have the little kids.
could
I don't have a baby.
throw the pellet that you still have into the horn, filled with water,
Yeah.
and then freeze it.
I still have the dust.
You do. So we should probably make use of that too while we're here.
But it feels like even if it were heat inside of it, like what if it's like Like, what if it like explodes the ice and then the alarm still goes off?
There is enough. I'm convinced that there is enough water that it
What
would
was this-
freeze the
this
entire
little guy's name?
horn.
The entire thing.
Yep.
You never got it.
I'm gonna turn and say, I'm sorry. What was your name?
Plorp.
Clunk.
Okay. So
Sam said,
Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna try that one.
Zot.
And
Sam saying, "Got
as
it,
you draw
John."
his attention, you see him look down towards the dirt and muck and jump past you as quick as he can. He is suddenly on top of the elven girl, holding her down, and she's struggling back and
Oh
forth.
my god! I'm gonna pull her.
Oh, the time came up.
Well,
She's with us.
he's
She's with us.
also
She's with
now
us.
being pulled
And I'm
off,
gonna.
like-
Yeah, I'm gonna hip check this frog.
Oh my gosh! I'm just.
Shit,
Gonna,
shit,
I'm gonna
this one's
wipe
with
her
you.
face. I'm gonna
Yes,
wipe
I
her
was
down.
the one that I would have known that it was about to drop, right?
Well, he didn't see.
No, but I would have
Her.
known that it was about to drop.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
I mean-
Was
He
it
saw
the-
he saw
Yeah, I wouldn't
footprints.
have thought about it.
Oh, he didn't even see her.
He
I
didn't
thought-
see her.
I thought invisibility dropped.
He saw footprints
Oh.
and lunged.
Gotcha.
Sorry, it was just a little on edge. I didn't know you had anyone with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm
No,
just,
it's
I'm
okay.
just gonna keep wiping her face and just hold her.
Is she not
if wants
invisible
to be
anymore
held.
now?
No, I'm concentrating on it, so she still
Oh, okay.
should be. Right? She hasn't made an attack.
No. I would say, you know what? I would say that she tried to defend herself.
Okay,
and it drops
okay, yeah,
here.
then it drops.
But he's
Yeah.
he's apologizing to her.
I'm sorry. I thought I might have followed you
No,
in.
it's okay.
she's
it's okay.
she's nervous and scared for a small child. Yes.
I don't know. I don't even know her name still. I've been with her for a week and she was badly burned, and so I'm imagining that maybe
In
her
the
family.
fires?
I think something happened to her.
She
family.
from here?
I don't know.
I don't recognize her.
I don't
Are
know.
you from here?
She recognizes mainly Draconic from what we've known.
Oh, I don't speak that.
It's okay. She does not speak either.
What does Zot? Putting that on hold for a second. What does Zot usually do whenever he comes across something on his nightly swims?
Kill it.
He's got a strong jaw.
So he, without checking
Snap
or
the
anything, he
turtle.
goes right after it and bites it.
He bites it, yeah.
What if we could create a decoy and put the dust of dryness in it?
Such a serious conversation.
This is
with
the
such a silly
best
voice.
voice.
Yeah,
ever.
what
I
if,
love it.
yeah, what if we could put the dust of dryness in the decoy? He eats it, eats the dust of dryness,
Mm.
kills him.
Turns into turtle jerky. Not bad idea.
It's
What
just
did
about
we-
making a decoy.
But do you still have that dead fish?
Nah.
The second that dust of dryness touches water, it's going to do its thing.
Yeah.
I know, but if we could like put it in a container inside the decoy, then when he eats it, right,
Oh,
he'd
fair
break it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
We can brainstorm that. I do
It's just an
not
idea.
know-
That's what that's my plan that I've been thinking about, but that's all I got. I do have silent image.
There are many different strategies we could take to this. Okay, let's priorities. We have to take out the horn.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to wake
That's
up
a must.
anyone and everyone.
Mm-hmm.
How do we take it out? What is the most optimal way?
Cast silence on it and then break it.
That is, I don't think we should break it. I think we maybe just cast silence on it, because even if it takes us longer than the time the spell's effect will continue, I can also cast it. Because I will also anticipate needing one of you two to sneak in to get the prisoners out. Either with some form of alter self, disguise self, or
I can
invisibility.
be invisible.
You can as well?
Well, yeah, when I want to.
Okay. So
Like without a spell.
you three are team sneaky.
Team sneak.
I can cast Pass Without a Trace or Misty Step
Okay.
on me and someone else.
Okay. Okay, this is the dark vision and teleport thing all over again. I am just not team sneaky. You are all team sneaky.
I also have a new spell that I can bring you with me 500 feet.
Oh, well,
Okay.
actually, my invisibility only lasts until my
Would it be about
turn
500
or I make
feet
an
from the
attack,
dock?
So it's
I
not
mean,
great.
5 minutes? No? Longer?
I'd probably
I think it might be further than that. Is it longer than a football field? And how fast would it take to swim? These are things that Alex does not know.
Well,
of
it's
the real
30
world.
feet around.
I feel like I
Takes
could
5
swim
minutes. We could do the
farther
math
than a
that way,
football
but
field.
how hard would it be for me to try to make like a waterproof container?
I
You
have
can certainly try.
I have one. I have the wrath in it.
Oh, yeah, I have vials. I was like, wow, like I'm thinking like
It's pretty
how-
waterproof.
Well, yeah, I'm like, how do I create like a I have vials. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put the dust in a vial. I'm like, what's wrong with me? Okay. I've got a plan. So I have
What are you
silent
gonna-
image.
Oh yeah.
I'll swim with it, and then I'll make noise to attract him, but try to be sneaky, but not. And then when he comes to attack me, I'll put the image where the thing is, so he attacks it. And
Okay. I'm down. That seems like a decent idea.
but the only problem is, if it doesn't work, then now we're stuck in the water with him. So what my suggestion
I'm
is,
with you. I'll be with you.
and I can dimension door us out. Should
I can
things
swim. I can swim.
No, but just straight up to the horn and take that out.
well, then.
Well,
so
no,
should
we need two separate groups.
That's what I was about to say.
One
So should
group's
we?
going after the horn. The other one's going to try and draw this dude.
Yeah.
Well, should we need to get away from this, I can dimension door me and one other
Yeah.
person.
If
to
it
the
goes
shore.
south with this guy, then I can fight him in the water.
Yeah, I can too. I can't do the silent image and that at the same time.
So I think the way it is going to work is there a ladder on the other side right there?
On this side, no. Only the way up on your side.
Oh, this is the only like way up.
That, and there is a ladder right here. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, it's
built into the mini.
Okay. So I would say then that Team Silence, that's what we're calling the Horn people, are probably going to come up on this dock. And then if y'all are going to try
We're writing this down.
to... Yeah, in here. It will be... You will try to come up right here, basically, I would imagine. Because as soon as you get up here, whether or not the mission is successful upon terminating Zod, as soon as you get here, you'll want to immediately sneak and enter the barracks. Because if he's following you, and you both go invisible, he cannot see you. Or if he's not following you, regardless.
Well, if we're within 500 feet of there, I can just put me and Odd there.
No,
and
that
we
is
can
what
run
I'm
in.
saying, though. Yeah. I'm just saying, regardless, I think you should end up at that part of the dock because either way, we need you right there.
Yes.
And then, okay, so y'all two are going for sure after Zot. What would you like to do? Because I imagine Flora and I are probably going after the horn.
Okay, I could probably try to get people out, but well, I don't know because I'll have my friend with me, and this is dangerous.
She should definitely not come with us.
Well, she doesn't seem to want to let go. Can you talk to her?
Do either...
Internet's fine for us.
Yeah,
The
well,
internet's
okay.
fine.
That's
His
good.
Wi-Fi.
I'm just checking on.
You right, panic.
I'm just checking on that part.
Do either of you know silence? No, there's no way.
I
No.
don't know silence, but I can.
Tell someone to shoot.
I can cast summon Fae, and I think one of them can.
Yes.
Oh, I can do darkness.
Oh yes, silence
That's
on
what
the
it is.
horn
I
would
don't
do.
have silence, but I can do darkness.
Because if our intel is correct, Mr. Blah,
Clear.
it is going to be... It's made of stone. So, shy of me melding into stone with it and, like, popping out and being like, what's up, you guys? There's not really a whole lot we can do to...
We cast silence on it, and then the horn.
Right,
would actually
that
make
is
any
basically...
noise, yeah.
Right. So, we'll have about 10 minutes once that happens.
You have silence.
Yep. So, basically, we should probably start swimming first.
Yes, you should get there. Try to sneak past Zot if you can. Why you...
More thoughts.
If I cast silence and we jump in the water, would it make
Silence
a splash?
is on an area.
So no sound would get. So if the sound originates from within silence, it's not going to get out.
No
Right,
splash?
but is silence one? I can never remember this. Is silence one of the ones that follows?
No, it's on an area.
It's on a point?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Darkness follows.
Darkness follows. Yeah.
And magical darkness is like an actual like dark cloud.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't see through it, in it, out of it, all of it.
Right.
Silence, you can't tell that it's there. Except that, like, if someone's screaming and you're looking at it, then you're like, why is I can't hear that?
No,
Like, that's the only...
If silence could follow us, I could cast silence as we swim. We could go first, so I wouldn't know we were
No,
there.
silence is range too. So like, as soon as you get within range,
can
you
the
cast it
point,
like.
Well-
can the
No,
point
yeah.
be on something?
We can also...
No,
we can
no,
also...
she can't move.
Oh, okay.
We can
All
also
right, thank you.
divert. Yes, I mean, you would have to get up there. You'd also have to let us know when you're ready and in position so that we can make our move on Zot.
Well, that is... Communication is not the problem.
Well, not if we're trying to be sneaky, then how are you going to be able to see us to message us?
Sending, I don't need to see you.
That's fair, but...
At the very least, it sounds like we're split in teams, and the horn needs to be taken out, and you guys need to take out Zot. That's a pretty good plan, assuming you can get the best of Zot. That's going to be the hardest thing.
How many people do you think are... How many mean people do you think are in the barracks?
Like 40 to 50.
40 to 50, but probably somewhere in the ballpark of
So I could
10,
probably take them by
11
myself.
on patrol.
On patrol, right. No, probably not. Okay, can you swim well? Like, can you swim 5 minutes over there and be
I
okay?
have webs.
Oh, can you hold your breath for that
I
long?
can
No,
I
no,
can make you
no.
hold your breath
Okay,
That sounds so
With-
threatening.
with a spell with magic so that it's not mean.
I see what you're doing, wizard.
Can make you
Does she know what a spell is?
no, it is not. It is not like a euphemism, you know. It is no. It is magic. Would you be willing? So, we launch the horn team first,
Okay.
assuming it is the three of us, which I think is the best way to do it. We will go in, and you will follow with us. And
Okay.
once we get within some range, we'll figure it out, of where we would imagine Zot would start to swim, you will break off from us as a distraction. Don't worry, if you get captured, we will find you. It's not the
Well,
problem.
I don't think Zod captures.
No, I don't think he captures. I think he
That's
said he
the problem.
bites.
I don't think I can leave these people.
Yeah,
I have to stay here.
no, bad idea.
That is...
I think what we do is we go at the same time.
We'll just be
You
rude
guys
about
go for the
ideas.
horn. We go for Zot. And we just move fast. We distract Zot over on this side, and I'm going to point to where, like, that stuff is.
Yep.
And you guys go over this way.
Are you sure Zot's gonna be in the water?
He goes on frequent swims. He might be there.
If
but
he's
I don't
if he's
know.
not there, then we don't have to worry about him in the water. We still have to take care of him, but just not in the water.
Right.
He's probably most dangerous in the water.
Okay, so then do y'all go first, and then...
Same time at best.
Okay, that does...
That way, when Zot comes after us, he's not worried about... Because we're not trying to be sneaky in the water. We're just trying not to let people above the water see us. But if Zot sees us while we're in the water, that's fine.
So then we go all at the same time, and then we
Yes, and
split
you
up.
try to be sneaky from everything.
Okay.
We just try to be sneaky from the people on land.
Does Path was out? Does Path was...
Take out a trace.
Does
Pass without a trace.
Pass without trace? Yeah, I was just trying to... Would that work in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're stealthing, all stealth checks.
I would
I love
probably
pass
give
without a trace.
disadvantage on stealth checks in water if
Yeah.
you don't have a swim speed, but
Haha!
you do.
I can, but I can't do that and silent image.
Well then, it sounds like you have a pretty good plan. And the time is definitely to attack at night. You want to do that. I'll get back to doing a few things over here, but let me know if you need anything else. I think Queen Anna should be back soon.
What does the girl look like right now? I mean, I imagine she's still holding on to me, but like,
Make an
has
insight
she,
check.
Has she been able to like comprehend any of this?
Yeah.
Do I still have perception on inside, or is that gone now?
Oh, you
that
mean
would be gone. because
proficiency.
I think it's an hour.
Thank
You would actually have
Perception.
disadvantage on this because it is you are still poisoned.
Oh, yeah, we're poisoned, too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, I'm
Not
looking at the wrong
proficient. How do I just take this off? Go away. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alex.
That's okay.
If she's visible, it's definitely gone.
17.
Even with disadvantage?
Ah,
Yeah,
forgot about
you
that.
forgot. I only heard one
Oh
dice.
yeah, 17.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Ballin'.
She seems a little bit rattled by what happened, but
She
in a
just got her
weird,
face shoved in shit.
I mean, in a weird way, you can tell that she's almost hardened to it because it's happened so much. She's definitely fearful. You gather that she's not processing much of what you're talking about, at least.
I want to, in Draconic, I'm going to kneel down to her and I'm going to say, again, I don't know your name, but there's a couple things you need to know about what we've been discussing. We're going to be swimming to an island to free a bunch of people. We have to be sneaky or we will die before we even get to the island. If you can't swim, or you don't want to come, you can stay here, and we will come back. But it will be hard to protect you and save them at the same time.
She grabs onto you and kind of like puts all of her weight on you. Her knees are in the muck now, and you can tell she's begging you not to go.
Laura.
Me not to go.
I'm going to look at her and
alternative
say,
plan.
it's definitely more dangerous for her if you come.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm taking something from the chat. I'm taking a 20.
20s.
I'm taking a nat 20. We need her not to come. I don't want her to die, so 21 total.
She reluctantly releases her hold on you. Takes a deep breath. And just sort of nods. Not at you, but in your direction.
Can you ask her who does she want here to know about her?
Who do you want here to know? Do you know about you? Are you trying to be secretive, hidden with some family you have here?
In case something happens to us.
Yeah. Yeah, well, until we get back, you stay with our friend here.
Bro.
Kloop
Just
kind of looks at her and
It's okay. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
If you know
I'm a
anything,
little strong.
yes.
I can help you.
he definitely will
strong.
protect
I held you
you.
down really well.
I mean, you saw.
I can help you, is what
Yeah.
he said.
I know, but like
Yeah.
I don't know if she can understand too.
Yeah.
It's just really strong.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, and I'm gonna say in Draconic, like you know, he doesn't. He was protecting his own, and now that he knows you are with us, you're protected. Yes.
Yeah, we'll come back.
And I'll kneel down to her level, and in Draconic, don't worry, I'm not going to touch you. And I'll hold out.
Things better left unsaid. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Why are you touching that logo?
What are
you gonna say to her?
Fucking kick her in the face. I'm gonna hand her a Sunsteel ingot bead on a bracelet.
Cute.
You should hold on to that at all times. I will be able to find you.
She slips it on.
I'm gonna make my staff of flowers, like while he's talking to her. Make some flowers, and I'm gonna make a little flower bracelet like you used to do as a kid.
Are we like about to leave? Like I know like we're not about to like literally have combat, but like I'm asking everyone here in
alternative
the
plan.
group.
Just want to throw it out there. Can you make a storm,
I mean, I can
Like a
call
cloud-
lightning, but that's
but make
about it.
cloud cover?
Not
I can
really.
skywrite.
You can skywrite.
That would make cover, right?
We've used it that way before.
You make cover for the ship, but I mean,
That's what I'm talking about.
Skywrite's also concentration. I can only do one of these things at a time. I can only concentrate on the silent image, the skywrite,
do we
or
fly
being a fish
over?
person.
Forget about the guy in the water and like attack from.
Then we will definitely alert all of the people in the barracks.
Why?
Where are we gonna land?
as you all
Don't
continue
land.
to discuss your plans, having
a
at
boat,
least
we put it
landed
in
on
the
a
water.
few distinct details, you feel a bit of hope returned to the few people here in Rette, and you feel a need well up inside you to deliver them more, to release those held in bondage, and to avenge those slaughtered in cold blood. As you all continue to make plans, that is where we will end our session. So, make sure and join us next time for our session as we continue this. We are going to be taking a break next week. I'm going to be out of state working. So, catch us the week after next when we resume our session and storm the Slayer's camp. However this unfolds, you can bet you are not going to want to miss this.
We're bringing Buffy with us.
As a matter of fact, you may even want to grab a bit of rogue beard oil and make sure that you're smelling good for the occasion. Rub it in. Use code CHAOS20 at checkout for 20% off using the link in the description below. And until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't think